be wearing all white. Yeah, my clothes is off white. All my papers blues. I'm in love with all types. Yeah, my room has no lights. All your bitches too. And if I see a shot, bitch, she know that I'm popping. So I'm gonna pop it like balloon. And if you see me walking, don't run on me talking and end up stepping on my shoes. I just hit a bitch for a second, left her in a room and she fucking took my necklace. Damn. And if I throw a party, naked bitches getting reckless. Now they mans as exes. Damn. And if I get a message saying that's my girl and he ain't to be messed with. Damn. I tell them they your bitches really restless. You ain't on the guest list. I guess I'm just flexing. Damn. And we gon' party all night. If she looking alright, hit it, then I pass it to my crew.
Damn.
And if she say it's on side, I guess we just gon' fight. I ain't gon' be rude. I be killing shit in my office. Call this bitch my office, but it's just a booth. If I really wanna, I'ma have it in my bed like it's magic. Yeah, it's really magic. Everybody wants smoke. I guess that they want smoke, so we gonna smoke 'em like a scoop. Yeah, we really rolling up in traffic, make it really tragic. In a Maserati on the roof. I just hit a bitch for a second, left her in a room, and she fucking took my necklace.
Damn.
And if I
Yeah.
naked bitches getting reckless, now they miss his exes. Damn.
Hey.
What it do? We back up through here. You already know what time it is, man. Lit life.
Right.
Yeah. So, Mickey,
Yes, true.
go ahead and start that thing off real quick.
Well, first I want to give a shout out to one of our special guests tonight. That was Restless by Cody and My Cup. Dope. Thank you for being here.
Love to be here. Starting to love ATL, so.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing. I know. I think the first couple of days you were here, you were like in shock for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
With traffic and everything else. But anyways, thank you for tuning in to Lit Life. And tomorrow night is Drop It or Stop It with the whole gang. And you know the rules about Drop It or Stop It. If you listen and we see you live watching us tonight, you will guaranteed get your music played tomorrow on Drop It or Stop It 9 o'clock. So this week's been crazy for me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know right now if I'm awake or asleep. So I'm getting into it.
You're slow wake.
Exactly what I feel like right now. Anyways, I'm getting my second win. So, how was your week?
For me?
Yeah.
The week for me was hectic. Had a lot of stuff going on. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We've been moving.
Yeah.
One thing I can say is that a nigga been making a lot of money. My goddamn credit score shot up 100 points and shit. All kinds of stuff. So, hell yeah, all that. So, you feel me? So, yeah, it's been a good week for me. I can definitely say that.
Hey, I need a loan. That's dope. That's a good thing. Living that lit life, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So tonight we got a couple of really cool guests. One is still on their way, and then also with Cody and My Cup, he's got his marketing guy here, his PR guy.
What's up? It's Pat. Just straight up Pat. So.
Okay. Pat, like no last name, just Pat.
Straight up pass.
Keep
All
it
right.
short.
Yes, exactly. No, that's cool. Well, you have to, because like yours is a long name, Cody and My Cup. So Pat, like you can't have a long name.
Yeah,
You're not
it
allowed.
makes sense.
All right, so we got some entertainment stories. Oh my God, there's been so much stuff happening this week. We got to talk about that. So I'm gonna let you start with the first story.
Okay, well, I guess we finna start with your cousin, Robert Kraft, not Robert Kelly, but there's but both RKs is in the news right now, and they're going down in a major way. It's crazy. So Robert Kraft, worth $6 billion, caught up in a prostitution ring in Florida. I mean, in a sting, not a ring. I guess it was a ring too.
Robert.
The shit is crazy because it's like, number one, when you having paper like that, like you really don't gotta. I mean, I
Right.
guess, but nah, you really don't gotta go to try to get no happy endings and shit. He's over
Right.
there in the fucking. What the fuck you doing trying to get happy endings, bro? Like at the end of the day, you should have just been. You could have easily got a happy ending from like anybody, any happy fan. Like no, let me not say that.
For any happy fan.
But,
No, but that's true. Why was he doing that? I don't get it.
how do you go? How do you do that? I mean, how do you actually
No.
carry yourself to? Actually, you know what? I ain't gonna care. I thought about 17 times, but the thing is, it never been available. So no.
my
So
God.
no, but for real, seriously though.
See, you're trying not to judge because you're like, I did just
Be-
try to
yeah, but
call
when you-
last week. No.
But like when you're having it like that, and like you guys are like on top, and like you're probably the most powerful person in the NFL
Yeah.
as far as owners go.
Yeah.
You kind of like don't need to. I
Exactly.
mean, I guess it's better than getting Me Too'd though. It is better than getting Me Too'd because if you get Me Too'd, it's completely over. At least
Yeah.
with this, it's like, dude, I was just trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck, what the fuck, bro? Like, let me. Like, geez, like, I mean, I know it was illegal, but shit, it's not like I'm fucking pressuring somebody to do some fucking shit that they don't want to fucking do. You feel me? I just
Right, it's
paid
their
them
job. I paid
fucking
them to
fair
do their
change,
job.
you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But,
No,
But-
but you know what I think he did? I think that he got it for the players. I don't think it was for himself. I think it was for the players.
no, because what they said,
Yeah.
all right, so all the story is he walks in, and, you know, I guess somebody seen him. And
Uh-huh.
then what happened was, as he was walking away from the spot, he actually waved it was like a pizza shop that's across the street.
Oh, Lord.
So they saw him, and
And
you
he's
know,
waving.
waved,
He's like,
and
"Wave,
he's waving.
what's up?"
"Hey." This came from getting. You
Oh
feel me?
my God.
I'm pretty sure it was like a massage place too.
Yeah,
that they
it
were
was.
Running, and he went in there,
Lord.
and I saw on Twitter or something. They might have like a video. I don't know of it, but like of him inside there. So I mean,
Right.
if they have
Exactly.
a video of it, I do not want to see that. I hope that does not get leaked.
Oh,
but yeah,
God.
but
Right. Thing is, they said, well, if it's a sting, then 9 times out of 10, there's definitely video, and it won't get released until after the case is over, or until like, you know, unless some like crazy shit goes on. But yeah,
Yeah, but
something like that.
what if they have a like Pat said, like what if they have a video of the actual? Would you watch that sex tape?
yeah.
No, I'm not watching the crumpliest balls in the world get jacked off. Why would I watch that? It's not like they're having sex. He's just getting and calling it good old fashioned. He's getting them a good old fashioned and calling it a day. Like at the end of the day, you don't need to. I'm not watching that shit. I mean, maybe you would.
I don't know. It depends on what mood I'm in. I
The
might.
dustiest
don't
balls.
know.
Watch the dustiest balls in the world get.
That's
Nah.
so disgusting. Like when you said that, I actually smelled something when you said that. Like that's so gross. The vision
Balls?
was so vivid.
Wait,
I
do-
just puked a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
We're all getting sick. So, are we done talking about Robert?
I
Robert, you're. What's wrong with you?
I mean.
Oh, and he had it. Why did he? Well, the thing is like, maybe he just didn't want the whole hassle of, having to take somebody to dinner, be nice to them. He's like, let me just pay somebody.
Yeah, he said-
I don't
he
feel
said,
like the
"Screw being
nonsense."
romantic,
I know
I'm
he's
just-"
like, I don't feel like the nonsense today.
Does he got a
Yeah.
wife? I don't pay attention. Like, does he got a wife or not?
I'm sure. I'm sure he does.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he might have a wife.
Yeah.
It seems like he should have a wife, but I don't know. He might
He
not.
probably paid her too.
He might have paid her.
Right. Exactly.
Well, he is friends with Donald Trump. I mean,
Ew. Is
no,
he
they are.
really?
Yeah, so they're actually friends. He's a supporter of Donald Trump. Yes.
Oh well, that explains a lot.
It does actually start to explain some stuff like why he has just a little, certain, you kind of have to be like certain people in order for them to like fuck with you.
Each
Like
other.
if you gotta be
Right.
hanging out and shit like that, you gotta
Yeah.
have just a little bit
Little
of
bit.
that. You know?
Yeah.
And then not even that, you guys actually pick up from each other.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So that's
true.
one of the things too. So like what homies always do is they always end up like talking. They end up talking like each other and shit. So like if you
Yes.
ever listen to Robert Stone, you know who Robert Stone is?
No.
All right. Well, if you ever, all right. So Robert Stone is like the super. He's like this like really smart politician, but he's not a politician. He's the guy behind the scenes who actually pulls a lot of strings for the politicians.
Okay.
And who the dirty. Let's put it like this: he's the dirty trickster.
Oh.
He does a lot of dirty tricks. He knows how to say the right things that'll create controversy and stuff.
Okay.
So he's that guy who does the controversial stuff. And actually,
cool.
sometimes when you think them tweets be coming from Trump,
It's really
maybe Roger did.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard. I saw something on Twitter.
He's telling him to say it.
Yeah, they'll say something
Wow.
just to get like the media like off them and like them to go behind the scenes and do something else while they're thinking about his last like.
Oh
tweet or
wow,
something
that's
like that.
crazy.
Exactly.
It's actually kind of smart, like,
Right.
In a way, but like not agree with it.
Right,
Wow.
At that point, but yeah.
Crazy. I did not know that. You're so smart.
And look at he's actually I think it might be that freaking mic that's doing that shit.
Mine?
But no,
Or
the wireless shit. So
Oh.
how about this? How about you go over there and I'm gonna turn that shit off real quick.
Okay.
But with Robert with the Stone dude,
Mm-hmm.
Stone guy, he's actually going to jail. He's going through his own shit too because he posted a freaking video, a picture of the judge who he's actually having a case with, who he has to see every freaking so often. A picture of the judge with crosshairs, like the gun crosshairs, and like with a quote sitting next to it. So the judge is obviously scared, and she's like, "What the hell?"
That's crazy. But I don't get it. These people that make like this dope money, I don't understand, and they have these positions of extreme power. Like, why do they make such dumb moves? Because it's just like that one little thing. Do you think they just get careless? Like they think they're invincible? No, it's
It wasn't that. So he's actually the dirty trickster.
Mm-hmm.
So he does stuff like that on purpose.
Oh, well, yeah.
And the thing is, he tries to act like, well, it wasn't meant to scare her or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Dude, what was it meant for?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, what was it meant for? You feel me? So it's like, I mean, hey. But when it comes to, let's put it like this. A lot of people are going to jail that has to do with Donald Trump. A lot. Paul Manafort.
A lot.
One of the things I found out today about Paul Manafort is he's actually about to go. He might actually face the rest of his life in prison.
What?
He may actually face the rest of his life in prison.
Dang.
And that's crazy. It's like, and he was like the campaign manager.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And because of the Robert Mueller investigation, he actually has got a lot of dirt uncovered. So put it this way. If all these people around you going to jail because of stuff that you do, especially like his lawyer is going to jail for 3 years because of paying off the two girls.
Wow.
He's actually going to jail directly from something that Trump has done. Do you really think that Trump, when he gets out of office, he's gonna be safe?
No.
He may be. If he does have a lot of money, and he has a lot of,
every president still has security, like, by the government.
no, I don't mean safe from
like,
harm.
As go to jail. Do
Yeah, I
time.
don't mean safe from harm. I mean safe from
Yeah.
them boys coming.
Exactly.
Cause when them boys do a long ass investigation like that,
Yeah.
I mean that's something else.
Yeah, it was.
They're trying to make sure you gonna be up under it.
Yeah, you.
You gonna be up under it.
It was you or Fame. One of y'all were saying that they think that it's just like pending. They're not really going to get into it until he gets out of office, and then as soon as he gets out of office, that's when they can just let it loose.
Right. It's because basically it's hot. You can't really put a president in jail. Like you can't do none of that type of stuff.
Right.
He can't be charged like that.
Yeah.
The way it is right now.
Exactly.
So what happens is either the House majority has to actually go ahead and impeach him, which means the Democrats would have to have the majority of the House, and then they'd have to go ahead and impeach him. Impeachment is actually just the trial. It's not necessarily him being taken out of office. It's just the trial. So actually, there have been two people who've been impeached: Bill Clinton and Nixon. And a lot of people don't think of Bill Clinton as being impeached, but he was absolutely impeached. He just didn't get taken out of office.
Oh, okay. I was
So
like,
the thing
what?
is, right? So that's how that works. So but the House was controlled by Republicans, and even if it wasn't, if you're doing some stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, you kind of
right.
So, I mean, it is what it is. But when it comes to what Trump got going on, it's not. I don't think they're trying to do him the same way. They're not trying to say, "Boom, we're trying to hit you with the umfa right now." We're trying to make sure that what we get going for you. Make sure, just like how your friend just went for a long time.
Yeah. That's what I think too. I think, yeah.
And the thing is, it's going to be crazy. And you know what? Our next president, one thing I can definitely say is our next president is going to be like the total opposite. I'm willing to make a full-on bet. I'm willing to make a full-on bet that our next president is going to be the exact opposite of Trump now.
Do you think we'll have another minority president?
I doubt it will be another minority.
Okay, people. We say this every week. Don't call True when he's alive. Please don't do that. Like, do they really expect that you're going to pick it up? Hey, what's up? Do they think you're going to pick it up?
No, but that was my mom. So.
Oh. Sorry, Mom.
You know how that
Sorry,
goes.
Mom.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Yes, Mom can call whatever line she wants.
She really can't, though, because she knows I'm online. She knows that.
Maybe she just wanted to tell you were doing a good job. She's like, you're doing a good job, babe. Keep it up.
Well, call the other number, 404
900
2098. That's the number to call if you... Of course, she's calling back again.
You may want to get that.
I'm not answering the phone right now.
Well, it could be an emergency.
It's not an emergency. I highly doubt it's an emergency.
Look, Mom, I was trying to get him to answer. Don't be mad at me.
She just probably thinks I'm with Maestro, and she wants to see Maestro.
Okay. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in on IG. Get a way better view if you're on YouTube.
Right. Hell yeah.
But yeah, our other guest of the evening just walked in. So should we take a music break real quick?
Yeah, let's take a quick music break.
Yes.
And then we're going to introduce our next guest of the night. That wasn't supposed to happen. My fault. Yeah.
You can tell we're tired. We're getting into the groove. We're getting
into the groove, man. You know what time it is?
It's been a long week, people.
Wealthy and T, Wealthy Ears Radio, Lit Life. Yeah. I need to go figure out what the fuck that shit is. And on top of that, yeah, we need to take a quick music break, and I'm gonna be back. So we finna get into this Dope Boy Bra and Runway Richie.
All right, Lit Life on Wealthy Ears Radio.
BRB.
Push the email address. Wealthy Ears.
No, Wealthy and T Solutions.
Wealthy, what? Should you read that?
I'm in a black trench coat, hoodie on, 3 hours down, waiting for you to come out. Now what did they tell you, nigga? I am the game, they sell you niggas. Going live, run the hell hole, big smoke, touchdown, cause hell yeah, nigga. Yeah, no boy having bail, no boy got scared. Niggas say they ain't 12, but the freak gon' make it not a real. Like a nightmare, sell dope for excitement. Join number 3, they would get Star Wars shit, try to got head up. Shot the headshot, nigga folk got the dope in the head.
Probably made some shit fall and didn't tell me so. I don't understand why this nigga
Yeah, the last one's better. Yeah, you can sit here and we just stand because you can't see us if we sit down, but y'all can. So, yeah, we just stand and see. No, you should, yeah. We just can't see us. Did you turn both? Make sure you turn both of them on.
Both of them on?
Yeah, both switches.
Probably was that lame ass phone being right
Like
Oh
interference.
shit, yeah. The Android interfering with the damn mix.
Oh wow.
Every time I get to it. We're gonna see. See what happens. I haven't heard it in a second. Time that shit.
Did they ever let 21 Savage back in?
Yeah, he's out.
They did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I guess we never even really talked about that.
Let's do two songs real quick.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I need to hit this damn blunt. I was trying to smoke on the air while I don't want to like.
Why?
No.
You always do.
Mess up the image once.
You always do.
We don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I do. But I ain't gonna smoke while we on live and all that.
I'll be.
I don't do it while I be live because, like, people from my job be watching and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Glad I ain't do it. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
smoke it back.
You're smart. Okay.
You're not live on this? You're live right now still?
Yeah.
Niggas know how I'm coming. It's time to club close. Bring out a spade. Chanel shades. Obviously praise. Sounds like good hands up, rumming. We ain't got nothing
How much
coming.
time left?
132. 132.
Let it breathe, let it breathe. What's on the club close? Nigga, your girl know. What's on the club close? Nigga, your girl know. What's on the club close? What's on the club close? I'll be in White Oak. I'll be in DC. I'll be at Gold Coast. Monday. I'll be in Magic. Letchy, righty, I'll let her have it. Walking to Green Bay. She want a three-way. Be in my B-Day. Bitch, in my B-Day. I'll be in NY. I'll be that fly guy. You want that cosign? She want a slow ride. I like the doubles. What's on the club close? I like the rose gold. We don't need promo. Nigga, the world knows. Nigga, your girl know. What's on the club close? What's on the club close? Let it breathe. Let it breathe.
Hey, hey,
Let it breathe.
let it breathe.
What's on the club close?
Hey, hey.
Girl know. What's on the club close? Nigga, your girl know. What's on the club close?
Okay, can I make a quick public service announcement?
Yes.
From now on, nobody put their bullshit ass Android phones near the goddamn mixer. Because yes, it hasn't happened since we
You're
moved
right.
that fucking
You're
phone
right.
away from the mixer.
You are so right.
I don't know who's has. I don't even know who the fuck has an Android phone still. Like why? Why?
I know.
Was it your phone, Mickey?
No,
I'm
my
gonna
phone was
kick
right
that
here. No, my phone was right here.
Oh wait, didn't you just get that? How you already break it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's an Android.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Look,
I know.
I'm surprised the screen still works because I had an Android that was very similar. The Moto Z.
Yeah.
They paid me to come out and do like a little influencer thing and blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
Long story short, I dropped the phone one time. It puts the tiniest hairline crack in it.
Yeah.
And then they say, and then like so overnight, I wake up the next morning, it was completely bled all the way black.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
So I take it to try to get it fixed. Guess how much they wanted to get to fix it? Because it was a brand new phone. This shit was
probably like $150.
No, $375 to fix it.
That phone
the
wasn't
screen
even
didn't
worth-
exist at the time. Like,
Yeah.
you had to like. So I'm like, oh my god.
That's
bro.
crazy.
So I only had the phone for like 2 months.
Yeah, that happened to me like a few months ago. Like literally, I was going through a phone. This is so sad. It was like every couple of weeks I was having to buy a new phone. It went like that for like 3 months. So that's why that last one, I did not want to buy another one. I'm like, I am gonna use this shit until I cannot see nothing on it. It was so crap.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for listening to Lit Life.
Hell yeah. So
A full panel of artists.
yeah, full panel of artists tonight. You know what I'm saying? We would like to cordially introduce or welcome or however you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Drum roll.
Mellow. So how do you? So what's your name? What's your whole style? What's the whole? Cause that's a lot. It's a lot that I. You know what I'm saying? Like number one, I seen you rock the show. I seen people going crazy about your shit. I just want to know a little bit about you real quick.
Well, my stage name is Mellow Cool as fuck. People been calling me that for years. Shit, I don't know what you want to know. Like, I
She
mean,
was like, that's all you need to know.
That's it. Now let me get some background. So where you from?
I'm from Atlanta. Born and raised in Atlanta. Born
What part?
and raised in Capitol Homes.
Capitol
Now I stay
Homes.
over in East Atlanta.
Okay, so you know Swarachi?
I don't know them folks.
Oh, you don't know? You don't be knowing niggas and shit?
No, I don't know.
You don't be
Like,
going
listen,
you don't go
I
to
ain't
Capitol
doing
Home
that.
Day and shit?
No, I don't do all that because when I lived in Capitol Home, it was like real bad, like red dogs, all that.
Yeah.
You already know. So like I didn't really like go outside a lot
Right.
because every time we went outside, people shooting, shit like that going on. So I just kind of like stayed low key.
Like,
Right.
I'm staying in today.
Yeah.
I could dig that. I could definitely dig that. Well, okay. So who's your go-to producer?
GMP, Get Money Partners, Ariana Johnson, aka Champ Deezy, Champion, whatever you want to call him, at Champion ATL on Instagram.
And that's a homie you got a relationship with.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's like a brother to me. Like he like really has been helping me like develop my artistry. Like, cause everybody want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to rap, but it's really like it's like phonetics to it. Like it's technical. It's just not going in the studio and just rapping on the beat. You know, he talked to me about cadences. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like, you know, delivery. Even like, you know, I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I run out of breath from time to time.
That was like so random. You
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, look, you know, you gotta love yourself on it. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. But like he even worked with me with stuff down to that with my breathing and things like that. So he's been very key in my artistry, my artist development. So shout out to Champ.
Hell yeah. Well, we're finna get back into you a little bit later, and we're gonna get back into our artists and shit. I just wanted to give them a brief, little quick introduction real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You feel me?
Exactly.
But, so, I want to... Okay, the other RK.
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
So we got off Robert Kraft before you were here.
Oh man, let me tell you something. This is how I feel about Robert Kraft. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, these folk been buying pussy for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, these folk been buying pussy for years. This ain't nothing new. He just got caught up in the wrong whole house this time. That's just how I feel. Like, he probably been doing that.
Sloppy this
Yeah,
time.
he comfortable. He comfortable. He probably been doing it for like 10 years. Probably longer than that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do. Especially with these little young girls. And these little young girls, all they see is cha-ching. And that's what they want a part of. They just want a piece of the pie.
Right, so that's what I was saying.
Why
Not in
doesn't
those
he
words.
just pay somebody?
Because he don't just want anybody. For him, it's a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
he likes
shit.
going
Yeah, it's
to.
like that's
Oh
like
shit,
that's like
that's a different perspective.
yeah, that's like sometimes when you go to the strip club. Like I know when I go to the strip club, I'm very particular about what I want to dance on.
I hate the strip club.
1,000 strippers gonna walk by you and be like, hey, you wanna dance? You wanna dance? I be like, no, I'm good. But I done spotted that one over there in the corner, and I'm like, you, come here.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's how it is. Like, yeah, guys know that they can pay for whomever they want, but hell,
Right.
if I'm gonna pay for it, I want top notch.
Right.
I'm just not finna pay for something that I really could get for free.
But
And
I don't
Right.
think the place that he went to was top notch though.
Oh.
So
Well, I
his
mean, for him-
fantasy is a little.
Okay, so
I
no,
mean,
wait,
he a
his,
weird little dude. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He
but
make
the thing is,
macaroni and
yeah.
cheese. Bumps macaroni and cheese.
right.
you
The
know?
thing is, your fantasy might just be small Asian women. It just happens.
Exactly.
Or it could be a midget. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Why everybody want to talk about midgets?
What they were saying is that they would see those girls in the strip mall, and the girls would look malnourished and really depressed.
Yeah.
So part of the thing is like they're saying some human trafficking and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
So like it's
yeah.
it's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that he's having to deal with. But it kind of segues into the other RK. Because the other RK,
Same.
he's on some same human trafficking, not really human trafficking, but kind of like, you know what I'm saying, he's doing similar shit like brainwashing girls, all that. And then now he is, number one, he just got a bond for $1 million because the main jack, you know what I'm saying, he just got caught up and he got hit with 10 new charges of
That's
sexual assault.
crazy. That's crazy.
On top of that,
Mhm.
the video, they dropped the video.
another one. Or is
They
this-
dropped the
Oh,
new
Lord.
video. It's a whole different girl. It's not the same girl from the original thing. Who
Yeah,
who
She
got
grown
quit.
now, so she definitely ain't as tight no more.
Right. Or
She ain't as tight.
anybody
She's not
over
as tight, yeah.
15
The
is
video is kind of old.
Mm.
You can tell that he like the picture, like the way they got. I didn't look at the video, but it's a picture, and you can see that the where he was like this on a girl's muff, and it wasn't a muff. It was a tata still. It was still a tata.
Oh
It
my
wasn't-
God.
Like you know, it's a difference. Like
How
you know, it's a
old?
difference when that shit's a tata and when it's a girl. Huh?
Yeah.
She was supposedly 14.
Oh
Supposedly
my
she was
God.
14. Now,
What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I don't even pay attention to R. Kelly. I ain't even up to date on half the shit, but what the fuck?
Right.
I mean, like, he's a major part of, like, Black history, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's, like, really influential in our society, in our culture. You know what I'm saying? So, it's kind of hard for us not to do it. But then it's kind of like, you think about it like this, like, okay, you got, on the flip side, he doing all this extra stuff. I was about to say extra shit. He doing all this extra stuff. But then on the flip side of that, you thinking, like, okay, are they just attacking him because he's a Black man? It's, like, it's so many different ways to look at it. But then it's, like, some of the stuff I do believe happened.
Yeah.
But as you got deeper into that documentary, I wasn't convinced at the end.
No, I mean, I definitely do think, because I had told you this before, that I had met him on a project before. When he walks in the room, there's, you know, like in entertainment, you're around a lot of different people. You know, some people are just weird, some people are eccentric, whatever. You don't pay any attention. But when he walks into the room, it is like an aura of just creepy. I mean, he's just, it is something about him. He is very creepy. He's very, I'm a big person on energy, and it was just an energy that he gives off that is not right, like at all.
right.
But the thing is, I mean, and he is very domineering. He's, you know, and I can definitely see how young girls would get caught up in that,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
but
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I do feel like he abuses authority,
Yeah.
much so as older men do all the time with younger girls. You know what I'm saying?
there's
'Cause,
no
I mean,
excuse.
I can remember
There's no excuse.
there is no
for it.
excuse for it. But at the same time, my question too is, okay, well, like the young girl who parents took her to the R. Kelly concert and he pulled her up on stage. Why?
Right.
It's no way in the hell. If it doesn't matter if it's true or not. If somebody's speculating something, it's some type of truth in it.
Mhm.
So why would I allow you to take my daughter up on stage and then take her to the back without me?
What?
Oh no, we
But-
got problems. So
But the thing is, on
we
that
having
type
smoke.
of situation though, when you're in a concert with thousands and thousands of people, like that shit happens fast. Like what were they gonna do? Like pull her legs down and like they're fighting over? No, I didn't.
Well,
sir,
No,
my daddy, my
he
daddy.
wasn't going to the
He would have
concert.
been like, hell no. First
Right.
of all, I wouldn't even
totally
been there.
agree
But
with
if he
that.
would have said, hey, let me pull you down, my daddy, Buster, would have been like, it's a no, dog. Hey,
Well,
no.
where you going?
Period.
No.
Now you better
Yeah.
get with somebody else. I mean, but
Yeah.
how do you like? My thing with him is like, how do you have this keen sense that you can just sniff out these little young girls?
Cause he's a predator.
But that
That's the word.
Yo.
That's
Like
the
a
word I was
sixth
looking
sense. You know what's
for. That's
crazy?
what the word I was looking
She
for.
said the keen sense. That is exactly.
It is.
That's descriptive of a predator.
Exactly.
Someone who, like, not even someone, but an animal who has a sense to be able to sniff out
Yes.
its prey every time. And it can get, like an animal could be, it could be blindfolded.
right?
Yeah.
And it can know where the prey's at.
Exactly.
A bear can sniff it out for like a mile. They say a bear can smell over a mile You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, yeah, that's kind of a brother. He might be. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, he's part bear.
Man, he
Might
got
be a
all
predator.
these women at R. Kelly concerts. Like, no doubt, he's the.
And
man,
then he
he's
sees the
fan
little
club.
youngest one.
Exactly.
He's like,
and you got all these grown women around.
You wanna
Why you didn't
No,
point
because
out
that's
my
why. Because that's why predators get the weakest link. That's what predators do. That's part. Why is he get women his age? Because women his age or older than 14 or 15 gonna be like, you a bastard.
Well, it was one lady on the
No.
documentary that was like 30 something.
Yeah.
Who he had got from Texas.
You're right. Yeah.
No.
So
Not-
I think
not-
it's just
no.
a mental thing. I think for him, he uses his power, the fact that he's this guy. He's R. Kelly. He's
R.
like
Kelly.
the
Yeah.
R&B king. He has all this surrounding him: money, fame,
Right.
respect, all that stuff. So to him, it's kind of like, shit, I can do what I want to do. I can
Sure.
get her, him,
Sure.
them, that, it, and can. I can get
But
whatever
the
I
thing
want.
is that a lot of people, I don't want to like, I respect your opinion, but I don't want it to seem like we're giving him excuses because there are thousands of people in that state. He might be like the king of R&B, but you got all these athletes, you got all these musicians, you got all these people of power that do make the right decision. That did not give him the right just because he thinks he's invincible. He's R. Kelly. That doesn't give you a right or a reasoning to be like. I mean, look at all the other people that have power. They don't be like, oh, because I have power, I can go get a 14-year-old, and I'm going to keep them in my house as hostages.
They don't
like,
do that, but they sometimes be like, because I have power, I can in front of you.
But not even that.
Like
Y'all have
Louis
to think about,
C.K. Or because I have power, I can make you. Well, hold on. Well, I'm saying so.
But that's better
zip-
than raping
I
a
can zip my joints down and
14-year-old.
have on some fucking suspenders with the socks that connect to my goddamn drawers and shit,
Ew.
and fucking be fucking.
But think about
Is
it.
that what
fucking
happened?
Think about
Yeah,
it.
that's what they fucking do. You know what I'm saying? When you,
What?
bro, you got fucking
How
money.
do you know this?
I'm gonna look when I have money. When I have money like
That's what
that,
you gonna wear.
the first thing I'm going to do is get me some socks with the suspenders that connect to my drawers. I promise you, I'm gonna be. Harakaka. So as soon as I take them out, you be like, hara, and you be like, oh, this nigga got the suspenders with the socks on, with the drawers. Oh shit, he dripping. And you be like, oh, that's a different type of drip.
Oh,
That's a
Lord.
whole nother type of drip right there.
I'm so done with you.
But at the
I
same
want to
time,
see that.
He's
No.
wrong. He wrong.
yeah, you know,
He very
right.
wrong.
Oh God.
They wrong. At the end of the day, they wrong. Especially R. Kelly. I mean, what R. Kelly been. Look, let's put it like this. If it was my daughter,
He be dead.
nah, he wouldn't. He might not necessarily be dead.
Tortured, like heavily tortured somewhere.
But see, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if it actually happens,
Just in
then,
case
yeah.
some shit go down, the nigga can't be like, see, you said it on live. This shit was on live, and you fucking said it. Like, we know you fucking did it.
Exactly.
No, because you the family, the first niggas they look at like, hold on, you niggas did some shit. I know you did. Like, nah, it ain't gonna be me. But at the same time, nah, for real though, like, dude, yeah,
He's
it's
sick.
one of those things
Yeah.
where a person is actually sick. Actually, probably
Yeah.
needed help a long time
Oh,
ago,
absolutely.
and people overlooked it.
They
But that's-
catered. They
But
catered
that's
to him.
but to be honest, like that goes back to a cultural thing. You know what I'm saying? With us, like as African Americans, you know what I'm saying? We don't like to address things that we think are bad or that make us look bad. And mental illness is one of those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
When people are molested and things like that, those things torment them mentally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is something that he's been living with throughout his entire life. That's why he hurt people, because hurt people hurt people. In his mind, the furthest he could go in his mind was what happened to him. That's why he did what he did to those girls. I don't think that, I ain't gonna say, I don't know his character, so I don't know if he a good person or he a bad person. But just judging or gauging, now I'm not even gonna use the word judging, gauging the situation, it just really seems like he repeated the types of behaviors that were done to him. The peeing on people, the defecating on people, the things that he did were things that were done to him. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like as a culture, you know what I'm saying, we have to be more aware and we have to not think that it's bad to seek the help. Because if he would have gotten that help a long time ago, let's just say, how many lives could have been saved at this point? How many girls would have
How many
not?
girls would have clean hair,
Normal.
and eyes that they can see out of,
Oh, shit.
and shit.
You stupid.
No, I do agree with that, because I had, when you talked about, us as minorities, we don't, it's like the mental illness type of thing, because when my daughter she had bipolar when she was alive, and everybody was like, oh, honey, you just gotta pray it, just pray it out. No.
And sometimes you need
Okay.
professional help. I have a brother. My brother has autism.
Yeah.
For years.
You
like
can't
the first
pray
maybe
it
10,
away,
12 years
like-
of my brother's life. My dad and them, they were in denial.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It was everybody, oh, he need his ass whoop. Whoop his ass. No, he need help.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
He need-
Yes.
He need attention.
And once he
needs a
got that
special
help
touch.
that he got,
Mhm.
then now everyone is able to deal with him. Everyone's
Right.
able to come around, and they don't have the same mentality, oh, he just need his ass whooped.
Right. Exactly.
Well, moving on
Absolutely.
from R. Kelly, should we take a quick music break? But once again, thank you for listening to Lit Life, and thank you to our guests that are here. We got Mevo, Artist of the Evening, and then we also have Cody in My Cup, our
Drop it
second
and stop
artist.
it, a freaking drop it and stop it, fucking drop.
Yes.
You know how we do all the way out here
yes.
from goddamn Kentucky, boy.
No, it's Cincinnati.
I mean,
you know.
from Kentucky.
The very,
All of-
very top of Kentucky.
Yeah.
All the way
Yeah.
from Kentucky.
It's NKY. We don't even consider it Kentucky.
No, man,
It's
fuck
like-
that. Man, fuck that.
We're not like yeehaw. We're like it's nothing like
You
that.
gotta embrace
No, I mean, at
it.
the
You gotta
end of the day,
embrace it.
dude,
Nah.
Look, I'm from Boston. I stand on where I'm from. We Boston strong. You gotta come on, man. You gonna bring your city out from where they came. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna bring them out from the dust, from
Yeah.
obscurity.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why you gotta be like Kentucky.
That's
Nigga,
why I
fuck
always
all
be
that
saying-
Kentucky.
Say it
Kentucky,
proud.
And that's what
Kentucky.
make you different
Because
too. Because
it's-
how many rappers come from Kentucky?
Right,
true.
All the
exactly.
rappers from
Yeah.
Atlanta.
And it actually gives
That's
you a
true.
slight edge, right?
Yeah.
So when
that's
you're like,
true.
oh, I'm from Kentucky, like,
They be like,
ain't he
yeah.
hard?
We're-
Ain't he hard, bro? Ain't he hard, bro? You see what I'm saying?
And yeah,
So
I
it's
do.
different.
Yeah.
So it's just like how Buddy, who won the joint last night, who won the whole
Who?
Drop the
Friday,
Mic shit.
John Wayne.
Oh,
John Wayne.
Yeah.
To me, I don't necessarily think he had the best song,
Uh-huh.
but his package.
Yeah.
Right. And that's important.
You see what I'm saying? Package is 80% of the sale.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of people think Kentucky's like probably one of the most like country places in the country besides
Right.
Tennessee. But at the end of the day, you can't like judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And-
Yes.
And that's the same thing with Buddy. He
Yes.
is out there with the freaking cowboy hat, with the cowboy
Oh, he's
kick
the
flag,
one.
But
He's
that's
the
the
one.
thing. Think about
with
it.
the click
country
clack.
singer?
But he
No.
used that. He used
Straight
that to
trap.
his
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
Straight
Mm.
trap. So
was
it
a
blew
trap
people
rapper?
away. They're like, what the fuck am I hearing right now?
Right. Because
You
the
know what I'm
visual
saying?
didn't. The visual
So that's
did not.
why you gotta embrace
match.
where you're from, bro.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, that makes you different.
He was a rapper?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
He's
we
the
were
people
getting interviewed when I think that was going
Yeah,
on. or whatever,
exactly.
So we didn't get we didn't
Wow.
get
And he
to
won.
that part.
Yeah, he ended up winning the whole shit.
Damn, I wish I would have saw that.
That's
That would've been
crazy.
dope.
I mean, and the thing is, like I said, is he was different and he was himself.
Right.
And that's
he
what
was
people
himself.
want. The thing is, nobody wants rappers anymore that are like, they don't want duplicates of Lil Baby.
Mhm.
They don't want duplicates of Young Thug.
They
They
don't.
want originality because now people
Thank
are really starting to listen to the music.
Right.
And if y'all don't know, like, I work with kids too, you know what I'm saying? So kids especially, like, they really listen to what the rappers are saying.
Yeah.
And if you
yes.
say, when you talk about drugs and all that stuff, like, now they want to experiment with those things.
Right.
And they don't even know how it really make them feel. They don't know the depression that comes with it.
Yes.
They just see, oh, if I'm with these drugs, I can rap. Now you
Right.
got all these kids high off weed,
Yep.
thinking that they can
Or
rap.
worse, like way
taking
worse.
pills,
Yeah.
or
The
sniffing.
weed ain't gonna do shit to him.
But I mean,
I'm just
sometimes,
playing.
I mean, a weak mind, the weed will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, 'cause
I mean, I had somebody who damn stroked out on some weed, and I was trying to figure out what the hell happened.
I
'cause
had
was
somebody
like,
actually going crazy on some weed.
Yeah.
No, shoot me, goddamn, here it come. I mean, I promise you, I'm like, what the fuck going on? Just right before an interview, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes.
And then on top of that, I've also had somebody. I actually
not
I can
right.
definitely tell you that
Sorry.
weed is a gateway drug, and it's not a gateway drug because it makes you want to smoke and do other drugs. That's not why it's a gateway drug. I mean, people always have it's like a misconception with this shit. It's a gateway drug because it puts you around people who have the other shit.
Right.
That's why it's a gateway.
That's a
Because
great point.
if you don't fuck with any type of drugs, then you ain't gonna be around the people who have no kind of drugs. Period.
Right.
But as soon as you get with the one little small joint, the next thing you know, they're like, oh, I got some ecstasy.
Well, that's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
Oh, we got some
willpower.
Molly.
Yeah.
But that's your willpower.
Oh, there's some cocaine. But no, it's still your willpower.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But then it comes peer pressure. and everybody else around you just lying on the table and shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
Or just
Let me put it out
the
there
coolest,
right now.
the coolest nigga in the room is doing line right now.
Let me put it out there right now.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why that shit
I don't
happened.
give a fuck what the coolest nigga in the room doing.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Right.
Absolutely.
I've always been
I
the
ain't
same
doing
way.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't care how many lines on this. I done been around people
Right.
who have done cocaine in front of me, and I just look at them and be like, oh, okay. That's
Nah, I'll be like, when you get that shit
You
out,
gonna
My thing is,
go
yeah.
somewhere else. Don't be out. You all in front street with the shit. I be telling go in the booth, bro. If you get like, there's some artists who really got to.
They have to. They
In order to
they
get in
can't
their
function.
zone.
Yes.
That's facts.
Yo,
But
I be
don't- I
like,
don't
bro.
You don't. Yeah.
Right,
You don't do
he don't
anything.
even smoke.
I'm
You
alright.
got
Do you
hot
drink?
Yeah.
and
No.
yo,
You don't
I
do
don't drink.
anything.
no,
I
I
think
See,
think
then that
My
makes you even.
music's-
That makes
my
you even more.
music's hard, and
That make you better.
I'm around it every single day. I'm
Look,
around
Yeah,
it.
I'm
yeah.
the only one
All
up
my
here.
producers, like, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be around it all the time. So
Yeah, he gets
Right.
offered it. I'm just like, no.
every
But
day.
see,
Right.
That's something
but
we
that's
don't
based
know.
on how you were raised. Those are
Yeah.
your principles and your morals.
Right.
You gotta think a lot of times people don't have that same mentality that you may have. So it's easy for us. Like I said, I done been in the room with all of it.
Yeah.
One of my friends came to me and said, "You want to do a Molly?" What turned me off was he handed me his hand. I was
Ew.
like, "Did you
Ew.
think I was about to lick off your hand?"
Yeah.
Have
You
a
funky,
day.
stinking,
Right.
dick in the hand ass nigga.
He
Hell
keeps
no.
rolling up to. I just threw up in my mouth again.
Yeah,
What is
so
up with our
like-
conversation?
So
tonight?
but that's great though. That's great. You know.
Yeah, that's
a really good thing.
amazing. For real.
But look, and shout out to Kilo Beats, shout out to Chronic Beats,
Hey,
shout out to
guys.
JBM Nova, shout out to
Hey,
fucking
JBM.
Titus, my boy.
Hey, Titus.
Yo, your new song is fire, bro. It's going hard. Shout out to Timekeeper. Shout out to everybody who's out here rocking with us, man. we see you,
Yes, we
man.
love you.
And, Kilo, I see you say if his, you know what I'm saying, Kilo said if his daughter want to go to the R. Kelly show,
Uh-huh.
he said that it's kind of his parenting.
Yeah.
In some ways, it kind of is because I can say I didn't like none of that type of shit. I went to the Vanilla Ice concert. I ain't gonna the first concert I ever went to was Vanilla Ice. I was tiny,
You had
and
to
my
be
mom was
young.
like, "You fell asleep." But he was my favorite artist. Like at the time, for some reason I fucking loved listening to that song. So
It
she
was
brought me to the
catchy.
concert. Yeah,
It was
and
funny.
freaking.
The one
video was
concert-
dope.
The one concert that I went
I
to
was
that
asleep the
was
whole time, but-
so boring was, and this is so sad to say because I actually really like her. Mariah Carey's concert was the most boring thing I've ever been to.
Oh.
In my life, and I love her. Like she's fantastically beautiful, and like
How
her
did she get
outfits
a
were.
residency
Oh my
at freaking
God.
Vegas? Like she must have stepped it up since that point.
I think so. Like
Yeah.
she didn't really move at all. There might have been like one hip,
She
like
ain't
one
gonna
hip
move.
move.
Her clothes be too tight.
Yeah, there was like maybe one hip throw or something, but like she didn't move. She was just gorgeous, but
But you got that's
Right.
like when you
An
go to
hour
a
of just-
concert, you know what you're getting into. You know what type of artist you're going to see. You know
Right.
if you're going
She's
to
a
see
ballad
Beyonce,
singer.
right? You know
Yeah.
when you go see Beyonce, you're gonna get a show.
Yeah.
But you know when you go and see Monica, she gonna sing your heart out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
She's a
Yeah.
ballad
So,
singer.
yeah, it's
Exactly.
like you gotta know who you going to see. I
Yeah.
definitely would not have paid to go to see Mariah Carey in concert.
well, I didn't. I got free tickets.
Oh, well, see,
Yeah, then you ain't lose nothing.
Right.
Except your time. You was like,
Exactly.
shit, I could have these hours.
I mean,
back,
it was
but
an
no.
experience.
I do want to mention before we go to music break. You just threw out the Lil Baby name. Before I forget it, I do want to give kudos out to Cody in My Cup, who has opened for Lil Baby before.
Hey.
So kudos to that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, the best, like what you were talking earlier about the concerts and stuff, the best concert besides, him opening up for Lil Baby that I've ever been to was probably Ski Mask. The Slump God. That's like a whole different vibe. Like it's so like lit up in there and everyone's like going crazy and everything.
Wow.
I like concerts like that.
Yeah. Dope. Yes, and Pat is his marketing and PR guy in case people are just joining.
How you doing,
Okay.
Pat?
What's up?
But everybody, please call us at 404.
900-2098. Let us know what you think about Bob Kraft, Bob Kelly, and fucking
Bob Kelly.
Yeah, we call him Bob Kelly. Fucking Bobcat, which is a fucking predator.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And we got, and if you have questions for our artists, if you got questions from your true, call us. We love to hear from y'all. Y'all are amazing. We're going to go to a quick music break. We'll be back with more entertainment.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we gonna get you with this little Russ joint. Back to life.
Right.
I like this song. My favorite.
Back to life. They're trying to kill you with the
Oh, okay. They'll come back.
I may not respond, but I see y'all sneaking. I ain't for retweets, I see y'all reaching. Damn, that's your girl, should be here all weekend. Make myself smart, watch them all start speaking. I may not respond, but I see y'all sneaking. I ain't for retweets, I see y'all reaching.
Hey, give God a shout out. Go look him up. Cody in my cup. I may not respond, but I see y'all sneaking. I ain't for retweets, I see y'all reaching. Damn, that's your girl, should be.
You got a fan on there.
You what?
You got a fan on there. You got a what? Fan on there. Tanya Flannery.
Tanya?
Yeah, she's on there.
Oh, she's on there? She sang anything?
Yeah, she was like Cody in my cousin. Was that the girl?
That's my mom. That's my mom.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, lit life coming back to life too. Lit life coming back to life too. Lit life coming back to life too. Ooh, lit life coming back to life. Hold on, I'm finna. I just got an idea. Can I make y'all? Y'all ready for a freestyle? Can y'all? Freestyle?
Lord.
Nah, I ain't gonna do
Oh
it. I ain't
my
gonna do it to you. I
gosh.
ain't gonna do it to you.
Let the PR person do it. I
Oh.
No.
Oh, you got some balls? Oh, you got some balls?
I'm kidding.
Hell no.
He
I'm kidding.
stepped up to the
No.
plate before the artist did.
I
Okay.
definitely got some beats. I got some beats right here from Chronic Beats. I got some beats from freaking.
I can think of stuff in my head, but when it comes out of my mouth, that's
Crazy.
it.
Right.
That's it. No.
That's
No.
hilarious.
No.
Gee, I love that song. I love that song.
Yeah, that's that Russ. I come back to life. That's a dope song.
Yes, and please, we still do need our theme song for Lit Life, and we need our theme song for our entertainment report. So reach out to True if you want to be a part of our theme song.
Mickey don't know. I just called her Ricky. All this R. Kelly shit. All this Robert shit.
Robert Kraft.
Mickey don't know I already made both of them.
Oh my god.
But I just haven't played them or nothing yet because I'm waiting for you guys. trying to
I'm
give
so
you guys an opportunity.
excited. I've been waiting for this for like 6 months. I'm so excited.
Yep.
He'll eventually get tired of me saying something and he'll be like, God, please shut up.
All right,
Here's
I'm
a
just
song."
gonna just drop them. Yeah. Because you guys are playing. Fucking, I need a kilo beat. I need a kilo beat.
Yeah.
Or even 5. I need an FY beat. Come on, man. One of y'all send some shit. Look, if you don't got my email is beatsfortruewealth@gmail.com. Beats for, don't spell it with the E. The true, don't got an E.
No.
beatsfortruewealth@gmail.com. Send me some shit right now. We work. All right, but anyway.
And get on his mailing list. He
Yeah.
sends out beats every week.
Get on my, yeah, you know that too. wealthyentsubmissions@gmail.com if you want to send your music for tomorrow. All the artists who are on here watching us, you already know what time it is. You got a free pass for tomorrow. So that's a guarantee for tomorrow. But yeah.
Not a guaranteed drop. Because
Not a
your
guarantee.
stuff still might sound like shit. But no, I'm
And also, it's not a guarantee unless you check in at the very end. So, you know how that goes. But yeah, so back into this entertainment.
Yes.
Mickey.
Okay, well, first, let's talk about, it's been so highly publicized. I like talking about things that haven't really been publicized a lot, but I feel like I've got to talk about this story. Jussie. Do I need it?
God.
Yeah, do. I'm going to let you start it out
I
since you're
think
the
the
guest.
internet has just taken him out enough. We don't even have to say nothing to him at this point. I think the internet has bullied him into a coma because.
But
like,
what do you think? Like, what is your verdict? What do you think? Do you think he's lying? Do you think it really happened? Because they said they've got the check now. There's a new video
Yeah,
that
I
says they
mean-
actually have the check.
But look, they said they got the check, but then they also say there's a whole new story that came out that said that them two brothers were personal trainers and they were training them for a new role. And actually, the check was for a nutrition plan.
So they saying that. So after he paid them for a nutrition plan, they just came and tried to beat him up.
No, I think
first of all,
this
do y'all follow him on IG? Because if you follow him on IG, the day of the attack, he posted, and he also posted the weather. It was 11 degrees with a wind chill of like a -16 or -19. So my first question to Mr. Jesse, and I love Jesse, aka what's his name on Empire?
I don't know.
Jamal, yes.
I love him. I love him for who he is and, you know, what he brought to Empire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just basically from the LGBT standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But, like, first of all, why the fuck are you walking the subway at 2 o'clock in the morning and it's fucking below 19 as the wind chill?
Wait, where was he at? New York or Chicago?
Yeah, he was walking
if
the
he was in
subway.
New York, I would understand because no one drive in New York, and it's just
Nobody.
actually in your best interest.
But the
not to
weather
drive.
people advise you not to go out in that type of weather because when the wind or whatever hits your face, you could be frostbitten.
Yeah. Have you ever been outside when it's so cold that when you breathe in through your nose, you can actually feel your nose? Oh.
No, like
you've never been there yet. Okay.
No, like
I've been
your
outside.
nose will if it
it's
runs,
so cold,
it freezes.
Yeah, it'll freeze, or you breathe in like, and you'll feel it turn into icicles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or have you ever spit on someone's car window or on a window or something and then watch it go and freeze up?
Yeah,
Well, no,
that's
I kind of
dope. That's
dribbled.
dope,
I
actually.
dribbled on
See
myself and it froze.
If you dribbled on
Yeah.
yourself and
Well,
it froze.
Don't.
I'm from Atlanta. I don't know nothing about that. All I know is when I go outside, this how I know if it's too cold. I go like this, and if they come out, I'm like, let me go put my jacket on.
Yeah.
So that's it. But I mean, that's just my first question. You know, my second question is, okay, they saying that he did it because he wanted more money, but there were other ways. You have management in place. You have people that work for you. You know, that could have negotiated things, or you could have just left the show and went somewhere where you're gonna get what you need. But at the end of the day, outside of Empire, what is he really doing?
Right.
I agree with. So did y'all hear? Do you guys listen to the Breakfast Club?
Sometimes.
Okay, so Charlemagne gave him Donkey of the Day. Of course. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm losing my voice, but gave him Donkey of the Day, and I agree with what Charlemagne was saying. He was saying that in his long tirade that Jesse had talked about in this interview that he did with ABC right before he got arrested, that he wanted to be the urban Tupac, or like
he
the
said
gay
he was
Tupac.
the gay Tupac.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, and really that's where I think if he is guilty, I don't want to think that he's guilty, and I do want to believe in innocent until proven guilty. However, if he is guilty, I'm trying to be positive today. Trying to be positive.
Well,
If he is guilty, I feel like that's why he did it. It was more like a power trip type of thing. Like he wanted some type, like Charlemagne was saying, you got Kaepernick who's standing up for this. You have, you know what I'm saying? Like he wanted that notoriety of acting
That's
like
not
he's
the way
standing.
you go about it.
Hell no.
Like
No.
you have
absolutely.
a whole band of people like the LGBT
It's horrible.
community represents like more than half of the American population. You know?
No, I don't agree with that.
So
I'm
it's
like,
like you have the support of all these people. Like now you just got a whole community that just really turn their back on you.
that's what I'm saying. Why do that? Because everyone is going to turn against you. Because you think that you're standing for something, but you're not standing for anything. You're being selfish because you just want your name highlighted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, poor him. You know, he's going to stand up and be a champion. I feel like that's what he wanted. He wasn't thinking that everybody is going to turn your back. Exactly.
But then he definitely went the wrong route. I mean, like I said, he could have done several different things to gain some type of notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do something for some schools. Or,
For real.
Go to, your old neighborhood and give out coats. Go to Chicago and give out coats to the kids who don't have coats, shoes to them. Like, those are things to gain notoriety by. Like, not that bullshit line about getting beat up.
But why would he self-name himself the gay Tupac?
That's not
what's ridiculous to me.
That's not true because gaining notoriety doesn't necessarily. You actually gain notoriety in many different ways. And all publicity is good publicity. Actually, getting back to Robert Stone, notoriety means being notorious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Robert Stone is the king of making people notorious, and actually they say that being notorious is actually better than being famous. So in a way, when you think about marketing and you think about certain shit, a lot of stuff that people do, if it is marketing, if they are lying, it's all about that marketing and that notoriety. And notoriety doesn't necessarily mean being a good good thing.
So how do you think he gonna bounce back from this thing?
He won't.
You don't. The thing is not necessarily about bouncing back. It's about having a wave.
So what kind of wave? What kind of wave y'all think?
Look, he's already on an empire. So what they gonna cut him off the show?
Well, they were saying
there were
that
talks?
that they were gonna be cutting him from some scenes and stuff like that.
So
that was one of the reasons why he did what he did.
So exactly, but what he does is he goes and he gets more notoriety. So here's the thing. So look, even if I'm gonna stop my own shit, go ahead, cut me from the shit. I just blew up. I was already known. No. Know how the little meme saying nigga was known. Now he's known. So now you can go and do the shit that you actually you might be able to do some shit on your own. Like start your own show, start your own shit, get your own bullshit. You could just be like, nigga, I'm a lying ass nigga. I'm doing a show called Being a Lying Ass Nigga. Like at the end of the day, you could. Because that's the in this day and age and with the society that we're living in right now, people would watch the shit out of that.
I know, but the thing that where I don't agree is that he used how do I even explain this? Like he's doing it at somebody else's expense. Like the whole
But that's the part that
community
that's
of people that are minorities or gay, like he's doing this at their expense.
Which is the same thing that everybody who does stuff like that does at someone's expense. At the end of the day, it's at someone's expense. Like when
losing money.
When Young
in
Thug
business
War addresses, whose expense was he doing it at? At the end of the day, it's about that. And you think it's that's what it comes down to. Like marketing, if he's lying, and if he's not lying, then somebody needs to do something about it and stop being on his ass.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause if he's really telling the truth, then you know what I'm saying. But look.
Well, you guys, what do you think? Okay, you're a marketing. First, Cody, what do you think? And then your marketing manager. I'm curious.
Just about the whole situation?
Yeah.
I mean,
he's like, I didn't even know about this story till now.
Nah, I mean, I knew about it. I just think it was funny that he called himself the gay Tupac.
I don't get it.
I don't know what the fuck.
I feel like
that ain't even right. That's like saying, like, I don't.
Like you
don't talk down on somebody like that.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
If you'd have gay Tupac, then I guess kind of because Tupac kind of went to jail for like some shit that he didn't really do type shit, right?
Right.
So in some ways, he might actually be manifesting it.
Oh, because he said that in an interview before everything like jumped off, before he was arrested. He said that in the interview with ABC. You're right. Like, it either manifested or he already felt like he was going to be arrested, and that's why he said that.
Which, if your ass lying.
Oh,
so the thing is.
Exactly.
But at the same time, oh, that's crazy.
At the end of the day, I feel like sometimes when you lie, it can like be beneficial. Like,
stretch the truth. We like
yeah,
to
like
call
a little bit. Like, you all heard that like Lil Uzi said that he retired making music, but like. Obviously, I don't believe that like he's not gonna make music. I think he's just doing that to get like publicity and stuff like that.
I just heard him on a new song. Like
yeah, he's like everybody's like, let me get that last song. He's gonna retire.
Yeah, and like so that's gonna build him up, and then he's gonna do something. And that's the same thing with like the 6ix9ine and the Chief Keef thing. Like 6ix9ine was, Chief Keef was telling 6ix9ine to pull up and whatever. And 6ix9ine, like, they're like, oh, we're gonna meet here at 10, and 6ix9ine ended up getting there at like 4 a.m. and then recording and be like, oh, where's everyone at, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, that part is like a lie, but then again, like, when he was not in jail, like, he was like, everyone was paying attention to him because of his, like, the way that he marketed himself. And that's the reason I think that, like, he was where he was, because, like, at the end of the day, like a lot of stuff that like people do is just for like the clout and like everything.
Right.
Not necessarily in like I mean, not necessarily it's like a good thing, like, but like at like a point in time, it kind of like helps get them up, and then like once they're up, you know, they don't need to like continue to lie, and they can actually be true. But
Right.
at the end of the day, I don't think it's like some things are alright, but like there's like at times there's like too much. It's like, all right, you need to chill with all that lying.
Yeah,
It's, like,
and I think the
makes you
only
look dumb.
I think the only thing that Jesse's gonna get out of this situation is a good ass kicking. Like once he gets out of jail.
No.
Yes, he.
No
yes,
one's
he
gonna.
Will.
If he
Yes,
gets
he
beat
will.
up, then
He
he's
needs to be. Well, I mean,
Don't say that. But if he gets beat up,
sorry.
then he'll definitely get a hate crime and all the stuff like he's actually looking for. So I mean, look, just put it this way: if he's lying, and shit hits the fan, they're gonna try to dump him off the show and all that other stuff, and then he's gonna be super like because this shit was on Reuters TV and stuff. Like when you make it to world news and stuff, like it's a little different. Like your level of stardom has changed.
Yeah.
So I mean, even if you do some asshole shit and you make it to world news, that's the reason. It's the part of the reason why they don't put. They make a point not to put mass murderers on the news and stuff anymore because they always make the world news. They make it'll be super freaking, and then they become famous and they go down notorious.
And people that are already crazy are like, shit, I might as well fucking.
Right, if I'm gonna be
crazy,
famous,
get some popularity.
like there's one way to get famous. That is definitely a way that people have gotten famous. So they're like, well, we're not gonna let them. We're not gonna do that shit anymore. So it's the same exact thing because notoriety.
But the thing is, he's going to be faced if he does get charged with this. This is a felony.
Yeah, but he's got money.
So did Bill Cosby.
But he didn't
See where he at.
rape nobody. It's a huge difference between you dropping some shit in someone's drink and you getting your ass drop kicked. I can tell you that much. It's a huge difference. Or you lying about getting drop kicked.
Anyways, okay, enough with Jesse and his self-proclaimed martyr situation. Okay.
But hold on, wait. One.
And why did we start stuttering?
The part that got to me was, how do you got two black? Was the black dudes who beat him up?
Nigerian.
So they're Nigerian and they're wearing MAGA hats.
Exactly, and they yell "Make America Great Again." Come on,
what are you even talking about, bro?
That was crazy.
So they're Nigerian. So they're not even from. Their parents weren't even fucking from here. Like I can understand, like if your parents, like it's like our parents were from here. We be patriotic and shit. But at the same time, shit.
But see, that's how hatred starts right there. When you go now, I'm not saying I'm not a MAGA supporter. You know what I'm saying? No. But still, but I mean, some people do support it. I mean,
I know.
President, so some people do support it. But here's the thing: like that's how hatred starts amongst groups. When people go and start doing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we in a point where we're all trying to unify, and in some places are unifying.
Right.
But when you have situations like this, now it puts me back in the mentality of fuck all of them now. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even the way that it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like now, not only did he do that, but he's making a spectacle of something that's serious. That's serious.
That is the thing. Exactly. Like this is not just like a business deal that was a little shady. I mean, it's like people's lives. It's like a community that he's like. I don't even have the words to say it if it's true. It's.
That's almost like somebody saying I got robbed by a black person. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now all black people are being targeted for one thing. You see what I'm saying? Oh, we all have this stigma now.
Yeah.
Like just like say per se with you, you go to certain places. Certain people see you, they automatically gonna think, oh, he must be some little thug. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably are not even that type of person, but now you created this stigma of the MAGA people came to me and said this. So now you gonna have people who follow you, your followers, and that's whether it's black, MAGA. White, purple, pink, orange, whatever. Right. You gonna have all of them looking at this certain particular group with a side eye because it's like, okay, are you coming for me?
The story just
like
came out
hatred.
With Liam Nelson. When Liam Nelson, he did an interview saying that one of his best female friends was raped by, supposedly they said, a black guy. He admittedly said, you guys can look it up on the interview, that for months he wanted to find, he said in his words, like, I want to go find a black guy and beat him up.
And see, that's how you create hatred right there. Look at this right here. We are all trying to do something that's bigger than, bigger than all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, music is something that everybody...
Universal.
Exactly. Most music doesn't have hatred in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like they support me, I support them. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we don't have any type of hatred amongst each other. But then here go a situation that's gonna create that type of energy. So that's my only thing with it. I mean, I don't know if Jesse lying. I don't really care if Jesse lying. Yeah. But what Jesse is doing, he's creating a situation bigger than what he thought he was gonna create by including certain people. And he could have just said, "Look, I got beat up by some people I didn't know." Yeah. Instead of just
say something about Magma for real.
Yeah.
Make America Great Again. When was America great? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure America was great before people came over and killed all the Indians and took the land, right?
Facts.
It was great back then. So, are they talking about?
Is that what he's
are they trying to say like, oh, America was great when we had slaves? Like, who are you supporting?
Exactly.
What time frame are they saying make America great again? So that's why I say it's like, even if you're saying, oh, I just want America to be a good place, like if you're trying to say that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just messed up. Period.
Exactly.
Life is
he was like, when exactly did that shit happen?
Right. When was America great to you?
Life is what you make it though. Like you can't just say, oh, we gonna make something great again. Are you making it great? You get what I'm saying? Like, what are your contributions to your country? My daddy been in the military for 30-some years.
Exactly.
He did his time. You see what I'm saying? But as a soldier, does he get the type of respect he deserves? No. My daddy fought in the Persian Gulf War. My daddy was in the war on the terror. He just did a bid overseas for 7 years. So he missed part of my sister's life. You see what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, make America great. I think it was just something that Trump just kind of used to band together the people that harbor that type of hatred, that had that type of energy. Because all it did was make them stronger. It made them a stronger force.
And my problem is like, I mean, I don't get it, but I mean, everybody has their opinion. If somebody thinks that, oh, he's a good businessman, whatever, quote, so he might be a good president, whatever, that's what you think. But like, how the fuck can you sit there and wear like a Trump t-shirt after all the shit he said about women, black people, you know, it's like, how can you support him like he's a role model? Have you ever even met him? Like, just look up to the people you know. Don't look up to false icons.
You know why? You know why people do that?
For hate.
Because exactly. That's the number one reason right there. What he did was he opened up the book on what and who America was. America was built on hatred. Do you know what Manifest Destiny was about? It was about expanding westward and conquering and taking everything that was in the way. That was the Mexicans, that was the Chinese, that was the French, that was the Native Americans, that was whoever was in the way. That's what Manifest Destiny was about. So all he's doing is he knows that it's a color war in America. It's a color war. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with the mass group of people that I know that's gonna support what I'm saying. And he had black supporters, white supporters, purple supporters, all kind of supporters. But that's because he keyed in on what it was that they wanted to hear. Get rid of the Mexicans because they taking all the jobs. When now damn well, I'm just being honest. I ain't about to flip no burger for $5. Mm-hmm. But I know a person who really need it, they gonna go out there and do it. But that ain't got nothing to do with a person's nationality or anything like that. But what he did was, he's like a hawk.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He spotted what it was, and it was the hatred. And he built on that. And from the hatred, that's how he built. And people do that every day. Yeah. I mean, I just been in situations all day dealing with hate. You see what I'm saying?
I got a for real story, like, where I experienced, like, that type of shit. Like, when I was growing up, my mom was always... I was in, like, a bad part of Cincinnati all the time. My mom's boyfriend was over there, so I'd go over there. I was there all summer, you know. I wasn't back to where, like, in Kentucky, it's a better place, you know. It's, like, suburbs. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Mostly, like, predominantly white people, but I was always over there. So all my friends were black. And the style back then was baggy white t-shirts. We were sagging our pants, you know, being bad as shit. So, like, every time, like, I'd be there all summer, you know, doing my thing. And then I'd go back to school, and they'd be like, why you trying to be a black kid? And I never, like, my mom never taught me, like, like I never looked at people like that until I knew that people thought like that. Like I just thought it was another person. Like I wasn't even aware. My mom I never knew about racism because I was always around black people, and then people try to say like, "Oh, you're trying to be, why are you trying to act like that?" and stupid stuff like that. Like it's ignorant.
It's because hate is
Yes.
taught.
Yeah,
They're not born with it.
And that actually,
that's a good story.
right, and that goes back into what I was saying earlier about how you act like your friends. Like you end up just picking up the stuff that they
Exactly.
do and the lingo and the stuff like that. Like
Exactly.
at the end of the day, like if that's your homie, that's what's gonna happen. It's not like me. I'm trying to be somebody. Actually, in many ways, you do try to be your friends. We try to be just like our homies, but that doesn't mean I'm trying to be black or white or anything else.
Right.
But just like
I'm
you,
just trying to be like
how
my
you
friend.
experience that on the flip side of that, you're an educated African American, and what would they
They'll
say?
be like, you
Oh,
act
yeah.
white, shit
Exactly.
like that.
So it's
Exactly.
like it's like a catch-22.
Yeah.
You win or you lose, but at the end of the day, you still gotta be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
And
Fuck what
thanks.
everybody else saying.
Yeah.
And tie into like everything with that, the good thing about music is music don't have color.
Right.
Exactly.
And
Right.
so when we came down here, we might have been like the only, white people in the building last night. But we felt like we were welcomed by everybody. And there was like all love there, like no matter who was there.
Right.
And that's a good thing about music. Like music don't have color and they don't care who you are.
Absolutely.
So we felt like we were at home last night. Like it was like, we're like, all right, because we didn't know what we were getting into because we're from Kentucky.
Right.
They're
And then we
like,
come down
"Where's
to
she
Atlanta and we're the only white people in the building and we felt like we were at home.
Right, and then you guys like break a mirror or some shit and like
Yeah.
you got like 7 years of bad luck. or
That
something.
wasn't me.
What?
Okay.
Y'all both-
I know.
What?
No.
That's all him.
Okay.
All of a sudden, a big ass mirror just goes
Yep.
slap.
No,
I
okay,
look
this is
over.
what happened.
And-
I was walking.
When did I miss? How did I miss
We were
this?
leaving. I was
just
walking.
hugged
Hugged you goodbye, and I was walking, and his big ass head just.
No, I didn't know. No. I was walking and the mirror was right here. And like I didn't even pass it yet. And like it just fell right in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Like it didn't I swear to God I didn't touch the wall or anything.
Oh my
Like it just
God.
fell. It just fell.
I was like,
it
great.
was
Now
I was
we're about to have
scary.
to
I was like
argue with
this.
the owner. Like I was like,
Nah. You'd have been good because the owners was loving and stuff.
Nah,
but-
it
Maybe
was weird.
maybe that was a good sign to be like you shattering the glass. You shattering. You're moving on to new things, good things. I told you I'm on some positive shit.
I didn't even touch. Okay, that's the thing. Everyone looked at me. I was like,
I was
but
like,
I didn't
how
even
did I
touch the
miss
mirror.
this?
It just fell.
Yeah, that's what
That's
someone said that. Someone said
It
that.
just
Someone was
fell.
like, as soon as you got to the front of the mirror, it fell, and then you just jumped on your phone like.
Yeah, I was like,
that's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
I didn't
Okay,
touch it
okay.
at all. Like it was weird.
Right.
That's hilarious. So we're gonna take a quick music break. Please, you guys, we're having some heavy conversation tonight, but good conversation. The thing is, that's why we do like to talk about the entertainment, because a lot of times when these entertainment stories happen, it's not just a story, it's life lessons that can be learned from it. It's conversations with people on panels that really have, opinions that have walked that path of life that can give good advice, but please call us. Like, we want to hear your comments. If you have questions for the artist or questions for us, what's the number?
404
900
20.
98.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a delay on that, but that wasn't the equipment. I'll tell you that much. All right, so yeah, we'll be right back in a second, man. Hit you with this Ty Dolla $ign featuring Lauren, whatever the hell her name is. I can't. No.
Lit life every Sunday
Jared
night.
White, I'm just playing.
And you got a charger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me see what this is on.
Yeah, it's a
Gotta charge it.
They take all the same charger.
This needs to be on the charger. But this,
Oh yeah, I know that. You got okay? If I go get my USB, you can plug it up for me.
But I don't think it's trapped over here.
Mine's
No, it
long
ain't gonna
as hell.
stretch
My
out.
cord real long.
Oh, you're like, I got a 50 for that. What happened to go? That was so long. Remember that long ass cord I had?
we'll do 2 songs.
Okay.
We're gonna go 2 songs, so about 6 minutes, 5 minutes.
Thank you. It's off. It's good all the way up. I ain't went live on Facebook. Huh? Oh, now y'all got some water.
Still got them balls like I'm barricaded. I drop them cards right there on the table for a layup. Come get some balls, hey, nigga, that's your only way up. That shit a fraud. Come on, bro, I know how we look. Still got them balls like I'm barricaded. I drop them cards right there on the table for a layup. Come get some balls, hey, nigga, that's your only way up. That shit a fraud. Come on, bro, I know how we look. I do not fuck with 12. My brother out on bail. I got no potion, make these niggas think I know some spells. Load up them shells. Keep them pumps like shells. If I don't, text you back. Nigga, check your mail. You got hand, I got bars. Bitch, I'm still in jail. Won't ever take no L's. You got hammers with no nails. Fucking Cody. Got them bitches on me. Got these bitches rolling. Break those if you phone. Young trap, diddy, bitch, diamonds, Mr. Bentley. I got that bag like that nigga coming down the chimney. Shit meet me at the entry. Fuck no penitentiary. I got that Zach, but still Cody, never been on Disney. Still got them balls like I'm barricaded. I drop them cards right there on the table for a layup. Come get some balls, hey, nigga, that's your only way up. That shit a fraud. Come on, bro, I know how we look. Still got them balls like I'm barricaded. I drop them cards right there on the table for a layup. Come get some balls, hey, nigga, that's your only way up. That shit no fraud. Come on, bro, I know how we look. Why y'all 1 minute. When I drive, I drift. Hey, she wants some pink Molly. Bitch, you look like Liv. You got your cash on deck. I got my gas on deck. You didn't shoot that nigga. That was some special effects. Got some real gifts. Bitch, they can't kiss you. And you don't believe I got that sauce. Nigga, tell me. I rap no L's. You in the same bitch. I'm on a lake in a boat with my jealous bitch. All these niggas bitch. Stable condition. Hey, not gon' sit the bitch. That's a contradiction. Yeah, come and get some white. What you want that night? Do not jump them niggas to do a fair fight. Still got no wall like I'm barricaded. I drop them cards right there on the table for a layup. Come get some balls.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's your only
Yeah.
way up. That shit a fraud.
Yeah.
Come on, bro, I know how we look. Still got no wall.
Yeah. Hey, only way up. Man, lit life, we back up through here.
Yes, lit life. We living a lit life tonight. I feel good about this show.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Definitely.
Yeah, damn. Some future superstars in the building with us.
Yes.
Y'all better look out for these homies right here, because they going ham. I'm definitely, look, one thing I can say is I'm gonna be watching. Y'all on my radar, that's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, so Mickey, you had a few more.
Oh, yeah, forgot. I was just listening to you. I forgot I was part of the show. I was just listening.
That's like some type of shade. That's like a weird type of shade.
No, it was not. No, you know, I don't even
I
have.
talk too much.
No, I do not even have the capacity. You know, my brain doesn't work like that. I'm too lazy. It takes too much energy. I was like listening. All right, so I don't know. I kind of wonder. Okay, like I don't smoke weed. I want to try, but I'm not a smoker. But I feel like this is gonna change weed. Okay, like so El Chapo just got sentenced. His jury, like the jury came back and gave him like he's gonna be spending the rest of his life.
He'll be out in a couple weeks.
Well, he'll dig himself out again. I mean, he's already dug himself out 2 times, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for the moment.
They're finna put him in one of them X-Men ass jails. One of the ones where he can't get out based off of
All
his
the way down.
based
under.
off of his specifications and how the fuck he be trying to get out and all that shit. They gonna give him one of them type of cells. I guarantee it.
Look, this is not meant to be racist. Since we were talking about racism, this is not meant to be racist. But I'm gonna say this: I don't care where you are. Mexicans know how to dig some shit. He getting out.
You know that was
That was fun.
That was a compliment.
That's like
It
one
was
of
a
those.
compliment.
That's one of those with all due respect type of statement. Like, with all due respect.
It was a compliment. Like that's
Like,
a great
what
trait to
movie was that
have.
when Will Ferrell said that? He was
Like
with all
I
due
wish I
respect.
knew. I wish I had that trait.
Look, one thing I can say, if that affects the people who smoke weed, that is affecting the people who smoke that bullshit.
No, but that's
Smoking
where the
that
real
goddamn
stuff is coming
brick.
from.
Smoking that brick, yeah, you gonna be.
The real
fucked up.
stuff came from where he was bringing it from. What was like that Colombia or Brazil or something. That's where the real stuff comes from. So now I just feel like everybody's gonna get shitty ass stuff because everybody's gonna be pissed. Well, first of all, they're gonna be too busy like digging his hole to like get him out. They're not gonna have time to like
Mickey, what are you talking? Everybody gonna be getting shitty ass
No,
stuff?
manufacture.
No, what's gonna happen is actually all the shitty stuff because see, the shitty stuff comes from down there.
Oh,
The good stuff.
really? Then why are they like millionaires and billionaires?
Because there are a lot of people who smoke the shitty stuff.
Damn.
Simple as that. But no, but really the truth is, the good comes from places like California, Seattle.
Yeah, but where did they get it
Orange
from?
County, Murder Mountain, all that shit. That's
Where did
gonna
they get
that
the way
fire.
did they get theirs from?
Well,
From
they-
El Chapo's ass.
Chapo.
No, they,
Oh, Chapo.
Chapo.
Sorry.
they grow it. They're like specialists. They're like scientists. So like you know how like there's weed with names and shit
Yeah.
like Jack Herer and stuff.
Right. Well, I didn't know.
Humboldt
Now I
County.
know that.
Right. So like that's actually a person's name. He actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Like these guys are like scientists when it comes to the gas. And yeah.
I want to grow my own. Like I want a Mickey ass.
It all happens. Oh,
Yeah, a
there's a
couple
Snoop
rappers
Dogg.
have
There's a
some.
Snoop Dogg. There's a KK Khalifa Kush.
There's
Khalifa
a-
Oh
Kush.
my gosh.
Absolutely, yeah.
Those guys just got one, I think.
Okay. Well, I just found my new business.
Straight up.
That is
But,
dope.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel bad. No, but they were talking about one of the biggest stories they were talking about during this trial was so he had like this known mistress. I mean, even his wife knew. Like they hung out together. Like his wife knew, and oh my God, his wife is like freaking absolutely gorgeous, and he still had like some mistress. Anyways, so they talked about this story where, and I guess they said that people were like literally laughing out loud. They said even his wife was laughing when the mistress was like giving the testimony about this. The mistress wasn't laughing, she was like crying and really scared. But anyways, they were saying that the cops came, they were in the bathtub, but they had a hole up underneath like the bathtub area. And she said she explained it in detail how they had to, all 3 of them, the mistress, the wife, and El Chapo, they had to go like get up underneath the bathtub, like go to like through the tunnel, and they were running naked, but part of the tunnel was through a sewer line,
Right.
where it was like a you know, like
Oh,
you're
so
running
it was
through shit.
Super filthy.
Yes.
But it's still the same thing because I'd actually rather be naked running through that shit than be running through with clothes, and then I still have these
Yeah.
stanky, funky,
Right, exactly. Like you're bogged
filth-covered clothes,
down, yeah.
like it's all in my junk, in my famunda, and all that shit. Nah.
But then when you come
I
up,
need to be able to air out afterwards.
But this is the thing, because I did a story a few months ago about one of these like underground things for drugs, like a drug cartel thing. That when you came up out the tunnel, you were right in the middle of a KFC. So that shit, I want to know like where did they come back up out of? They got shit all over them, literally, naked. Were they in that
I don't know if I
KFC when
wanna
they
talk
came back
about
up?
Came out in the can, but look at this. Here's the thing about it, which is even colder. The coldest part about it. You think the KFC wouldn't be in on it? You think
Exactly.
the
hell
KFC wouldn't
yeah.
already have a change of clothes already ready?
And
You
a
think
shower
there's
and-
plenty of money already being funneled through that KFC? If
Yeah.
there's a definite tunnel in the KFC,
I don't know. I respect KFC on a different level now.
like
Wow,
KFC got a
is
bodega.
franchise.
It's a franchise. So at the end of the day, all I gotta
Well,
do is have bread. Which
right.
if I'm El Chapo,
Kentucky.
that KFC may actually be owned by.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, yeah, I might be. You know what I'm saying? I might already and just have that whole shit. Cause see, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. And if you got
Yeah.
billions of just cash, like you're hemorrhaging cash, like this money,
Hemorrhaging? Oh my
like-
God! What is up with these words?
Like,
Keep
no.
making me sick.
like no hemorrhaging cash.
But that makes me think of hemorrhoids.
It shouldn't, but
It's
I guess.
the same.
I guess, but you know what a hemorrhage is like when you have a brain hemorrhage. Basically, that means like you have cash just flowing out, like like just
Ridiculous.
you have so much money, it's just like rats is eating it and shit,
Ew.
bro. Like,
No.
oh yeah,
I don't like rats.
that's when you know you got a lot of money. When the mice get to your money, that's when you know you got a lot of money because mice eventually will eat your money. If you let it sit there for long enough and you have a lot of it.
Why just put it in the bank?
You can't put that type of money in the bank.
Oh.
You know what type of attention you
Dirty one.
They're like you.
You can't put it in no kind of.
Yeah, that's why they have businesses that they go. They
Right.
have.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know that. Like you gotta wash it.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God,
you.
you gotta stop watching TV, man. I ain't
Like,
I'm
you know,
joking. Okay, no,
you only
I'm
like
really
focus
not
on
that.
shit.
I'm not that dense.
But anyway, yeah. Like,
Okay. All right, moving on. Last story of the night. So I want somebody to call in. Like I want to know somebody's opinion on this. Titus. Okay, so because I know he would have an opinion on this. So you know Jada Pinkett Smith, she's got that show that's like the Red Table, where she has like her mom. It's a talk show and it's her mom, and her daughter, and they just talk and they're really really honest about. I mean, like her kids talk about like times where they were like, oh my, like. You know, Jada had a lot of rage, and Jada talks about too, where she was just like a very rageful person, which is really hard for me to believe. But I mean, they're really honest with a lot of stuff they talk about. So Jada said that she believes romantic love can ruin marriages or relationships. And she said that she called Will and was like, oh, I have an epiphany. And this is her exact words. She said, I realized how unmet standards of romantic love often justify it to turn into a cold heart that many times can fuel hateful and brutal actions of revenge. So she's saying, like, the article is like, yeah.
She wrote the shit first before she said it?
Probably.
That
So
sounds like it was written first.
well, maybe it's just because I didn't read it very well.
No. That sounds like some shit that was written. Like,
Yeah,
it don't sound like
yeah,
some
yeah.
shit you just gonna say out your mouth.
But she is really deep about a lot of stuff. But she's saying that if you, like, you know how females and males can go into situations with, oh my God, like all these expectations, and every day is supposed to be like, you're supposed to bring me flowers and chocolates, and you're supposed to be sweet and say I love you all the time, and like how that ruins relationships because you're setting expectations. You're setting expectations that the other person might not ever be able to meet that, or they may not even have those same expectations or even understand why you have those expectations. So she's saying that's what ruins relationships. What do you guys think?
You're talking about like what, like if a woman has too much expectations.
A woman or a man, like they have
Yeah.
all these grander expectations.
Yeah, I deal with that all the. Let me talk. You don't want. I deal with this all the time.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Okay,
Right.
that's gonna be good. I want to hear this.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so
Okay, wait. How'd she say it?
let's talk about Valentine's Day, right?
Dude,
I'm
I'm just watching right
I don't care.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Alright,
Oh, Lord.
let's just talk about this Valentine's Day for
Somebody is gonna get broken.
example. For example,
You wait. You
I
realize
tried-
we're live, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I tried not to be basic, right? Like, you know, everybody gets chocolates, so you know.
Right.
I go out, I can't even remember what I got her, but I got her some. Oh yeah, I went to Bath and Body Works with my buddy, and we got both of for our girls.
That's all.
And you know, I went back. I thought she would love it. She said, I just wanted some chocolate. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you mean you just want some fucking chocolate?
See, I'm not the only one that uses that word. See, everybody,
see,
don't just get on me.
I'm the opposite. I'm soft.
He's soft.
I'm
He's
super
never
soft.
talked to a girl without getting played.
Yeah.
Damn.
No. Hey, no. Like it's truthful. Like I.
He said, no, I own
like
this.
I do.
Facts.
He's like, I own
Soft
this.
is-
Like I have never had a girlfriend that hasn't loved me because I'm too nice. Like I'm
I'm
soft.
glad.
I'm
I'm
soft.
glad this
I'm
made it
soft.
to air.
I'm
Because
soft. But
every
Hey,
girl,
There's
every
probably
girl.
gonna be some girl who's gonna be like, yo, I would love him because there are some.
Yeah.
Yo, there's someone
I
right
still
now who's
haven't
getting treated
found
like
one,
shit. No, there's someone right now who's
Put it out
getting treated
there.
like
I haven't
shit.
found one.
And it's getting all that treated like shit out of their system. So they're gonna find you and they're gonna be like, yo, they're gonna cherish you. I guarantee
Yeah.
that. That's because that shit happens.
I'm-
But also it could be the opposite too. It could be
Mhm.
that you never find somebody until you
Damn,
stop being a
thanks for the
little bit more of an
motivation.
asshole.
I know. I
You
do
just
gotta
gotta be
me.
available to
No,
put
look
your
at-
foot down.
I'm
Sometimes-
soft. Like I'll be like, I'm just soft. Like
But you were like a
I'm too
football
nice.
player, weren't
Yeah,
you? Like,
I know, but that's just how I was raised. Like I'm just like, my mom raised me to be like
So,
nice. Yeah, my mom was nice, and once again, my mom made me who I am today.
shout out
and
Mama Hard Shoes.
yeah. Shout out my mom. But before, like my mom did pass away, and like
Oh.
without my mom being there for when she was around, I wouldn't be who I am.
right.
And then with her being gone, I also be who I wouldn't be today. Cause like
Right.
before she passed, I was like sheltered, and there's no way I could be doing this right now. Like
Mm.
I like talking to people, and like I was like shy as hell before my mom passed, and then it like made me get out of my comfort zone and like talk to people. But yeah, like I said, my mom was always nice and made me nice, and that's just how I am. And I'm
But
too nice.
yeah.
I'm too nice. That's the thing,
But
and I
that's-
always get played in the end. But that's a different story. I'm different from everybody.
And that's probably why you do, like, that's why you hang on to it, though, too, because your mom did that. Like, my daughter passed away, and that's why I hang on to certain things. People are like, why are you always so lit? And it's like, because that was her energy. And I've always been that type of person, but when she passed away, it was like that energy, like, doubly came on to me, because I feel like I got to live life for her. So you probably won't change, you know what I'm saying? Because you're holding on to that piece of her,
Yeah.
But Cody on the other side,
Tony
damn.
said he a sad.
Body
Shut
bag.
up.
No,
Nah, I'm
no,
not
that was a
sad.
great gift.
I'm just
no, that
saying,
was a
like-
great gift.
Who said,
actually.
bitch, what the fuck?
That's what I said in person too. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, I try to be nice. This is hella more expensive than some $7 chocolates I crave.
Right, like you put thought in it.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, well, now I'm just gonna eat yours. I was like, go ahead.
Eat your what?
Oh,
She got me
the chocolate that she
Oh,
gave you?
Eat your
Oh.
what?
I was like,
I'm like, what?
there you go.
So,
She
well,
might
maybe
just-
she
no,
just
but
doesn't like to
sometime-
smell good.
Maybe that, but no, she might have just really been having a craving. Like, have you been like...
Nah, dude, it's always something, man.
All right, no, I'm saying, no, cravings happen because of different
I
reasons.
That's
really
true.
hope she's not watching, bro.
She's watching.
I'm definitely gonna send her this anyways.
Oh my God! See that we're total opposites.
It's like no shame. Like you're trying to hide it. You're gonna like delete it off.
but truth be told, I get why you feel the way you do, because at the end of the day, it's like, dude, sometimes they say it's a thought that counts, but I was thinking about you.
Exactly.
So really, if it's the thought that counts, then you should be grateful with
Exactly.
whatever I get you. And the fact that this is actually
Exactly.
more expensive makes me feel some type of way, because I should have bought that.
Exactly.
I should have.
Exactly.
But instead I said, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do something even nicer. In my heart or in my mind, I thought it was nicer for you. So I went to do that for you, because I could have went and got a $2 box of chocolates.
Right.
But instead I said, you know what, I'm gonna do something that's gonna mean more. And then
Yeah.
the shit backfires. It means less.
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna be feeling some type of way. Absolutely. But at the same time, for some women, they're like, yo, all I really wanted was some chocolate. And maybe she might be like, I know you ain't balling like that. Like, you ain't have to do this. Like, there's, some people, like, if she's like a ride or die type of chick, she might have really been like, yo, look, all I really needed was some chocolate.
Yeah, but if she made that
You
face
spent
that he made,
$1,500 on me real quick just now. And I don't need this real quick, right? Like you could have just like save this bread and we could have spent this on
More chocolates.
or whatever. But you know, it's just there's different types of women in the
Yeah.
world. Not to say that she's the type of girl who's like that, but at the same time, you know. But yeah, I would be hot too. I'm like,
Yeah.
what you mean?
Would you be like, bitch?
If it's
Would
the
you?
thought that counts, and all that, at the end of the day, if it's the thought that counts, you shouldn't be feeling no type of way right now.
Like, I
because
got you something.
What is you feeling like? All right, let's go to the store. I'm gonna get you a Snickers. Like, damn, you want some fucking chocolate? I'm gonna go get you some goddamn Snickers and 2 things of Reese's, and we gonna call it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we gonna wait till tomorrow, and we gonna go to goddamn
Oh
Family
my
Dollar and
God.
get
You would
30
not
things
do
of
that.
chocolate.
You're
Yeah.
too nice. You would not do
Get you
that.
30 things of chocolate for $1.
Yep.
You would not do
Whole
that. You're
bag.
too nice. You would like go up there and get her
That's
her
right.
chocolate.
And by the way, she knows this, but yeah, just like Mickey said, I just be saying bitch. It don't mean nothing.
Oh,
to her.
I know.
Okay,
Like
okay.
that's what
She
I'm
knows, she
saying.
knows. I've already had that talk to her way before.
Everybody's so
He's like, yo, I'm
offended
hip
by
hop.
that.
Chill out. I'm
Exactly.
hip hop. Like, keep it cool.
Right.
Like, you know, I'm gonna do that.
I do want to say, like, the part about chocolates, it is kind of cool because it's like that, I don't know, it's something challenging about a box of chocolates because I like eating, like, just bite into it to see, like, what kind of chocolate you get.
So it's like the fun. So it's like,
Yes.
I guess I can dig
So
that.
you gotta, like, eat through all the chocolates.
But
to,
if
like,
you get
find-
one smell, it's like it only smells the same. It's
Ugh.
like it's always gonna smell the same. It's like,
Yeah.
that might be what the problem was. Maybe she didn't like the stink of it.
Was it a bad, what did you get her?
She did.
Shower gel?
That's what it was. She was
What-
probably
yeah,
like,
I-
like,
oh,
what did
this
you
shit
get her?
smells
Maybe
like
she didn't like it.
arse.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
With the
the lady that
R
was working
pronounced.
there, I was like, look, what smells the best in the store? She said, this is our best seller.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Did you like it? Did
You
you
should have
like
been
it?
like, what's the age range on the bestseller? Because
Right.
see, this is the bestseller. This might be the bestseller for the old ass ladies now.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
you get the
that
one-
might not
Well,
be.
well,
That the
it
young
was,
girls like.
it was the love pack. So I was like, she has every type of
Right,
smell good thing.
right.
So I was like, I'll get the love pack. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Love pack sucked,
exactly.
actually. So I guess
Ah, yeah.
guess it
But,
wasn't a love
yeah,
pack.
but I do believe we're gonna
It
get
was,
to
you ain't get no
Melo's.
love tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna
Right.
get to her opinion too. I like
Wait, did the night culminate in like the normal?
Yeah, what
way,
happened?
Or did you guys like?
Yeah, what
Was
happened?
it a fight?
Cody in my cup always makes a good night.
Oh, okay. Because he got that Cody in his
Oh,
cup.
Oh,
But I will say the best, and I told you the story before. I'm not going to tell the whole story. But the best Valentine gift I ever got was the dude that wrote me a song.
right.
I love that. Like, that was so cute to me.
Like,
so
have you-
now I hold every guy to that. So like, he gives me roses. I'm like, you can't write a fucking song.
Like that song
What's
on
wrong with you?
Twitter of that guy with the guitar with the shirt off.
bitch.
I love you, bitch. I never gonna stop loving you,
What's that
bitch.
Pretty much.
Anyway, sorry. Like, okay, every show I say I'm not gonna cuss anymore.
If that was the song though, would you have still felt the same?
Yes,
way?
I would have laughed. Yeah, that's funny to me. Yeah, it's funny to me. I would have laughed. Because the thing is, that's what's romantic to me. The romanticism comes from, like, you put thought into it. It's not how much money you
Look,
spend.
I just would like to point out all you slick ass niggas who just joining the live right now in the last 10 minutes of the goddamn show. Y'all niggas think y'all slick. I see you. I see you though. I see you.
What's
I see you.
happening?
No, I just wanted to point out all you slick ass niggas out there who just joined the
I saw
live
that,
now. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay, so, but I think we kind of like lost the concept of the question. So Jada Smith is saying, or Jada Pinkett Smith is saying that our expectations, like our romantic expectations and setting those expectations and expecting the person to meet all those is what ruins a relationship rather than just enjoying that person. Well, it didn't get lost. It's like enjoying the person,
Right.
like appreciating.
Right.
I mean, I'm no relationship expert. So I'm gonna put that out there. I will say this though, that social media does play a part into the norms of relationships. Me personally, I have my standards. And if it's what I expect, it's what I expect, and I'm gonna let you know what I expect. I think a lot of times people get intimidated by standards. And if you say, well, this is what I expect, and if the person can't do it, either you do one or two things. Either you fold,
Right.
or you move on.
Right.
And I mean, like I said, I mean, people have these expectations about relationships based on what they see other people doing. I mean, I'm guilty of that sometimes too. I ain't gonna lie. You know, sometimes I log on Facebook, I might see my friend posting her girl and how she appreciate her and boo boo boo. And I'm like, damn, boo boo, what my post said? It's Wednesday.
What am I?
It's Wednesday. It's Monday.
Right.
Can I be your mellow crush Monday? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I think that sometimes we get sucked into the perception of what we think it should be, and we try to put those into our relationships. But at the end of the day, you have to do what works for you. And sometimes what everybody else doing don't work for you. I know in my situation, you know, I'm single, you know, but, you know, I am in a situation or whatever you want to call it.
A situation.
But I know, well, no, I'm not even going to put a ship on
You
it.
might be real single
Can't
after
put a
this
ship
and
on
she
it.
here.
Well, no, I mean, I want to be completely transparent and honest. I mean, at the beginning, you know, I'm
that's me.
you know, she's the opposite of me. You know, she's from, you know, she's a little bit more hooded than me. You know, we grew up differently. So I always expected her to carry herself a certain type of way, especially when I took her around people that I thought that were up there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I never allowed her to be herself. So that played a part in our relationship where, like, we go to the club, I'm mellow, like, I'm cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing all this extra ratchet shit.
Right.
But that was keeping her from being who she wanted to be. She ratchet. And
But
I knew
that's
that when I
what,
met
but
her.
that's
You know
part
what I'm
of what
saying?
you
Right.
felt for her.
Yeah, I mean, I love a hood chick now. You know, I have a
See?
hood chick fetish. I love them.
See, then you can't.
Right, but at the same
Bottle
time,
it.
that's what I did, because in my mind I was like, okay, you know, I like who she is and what she is, but okay, I want to tweak this and I want to tweak that, but I have to allow her to do that as she grows and matures. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Jada, she say what she say, but that may work for her relationship. Some women like to be romance. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. A part of me is you, and a part of me is you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm kind of like double. Now, I could be very emotional, but I can also be very nonchalant. If you get the nonchalant part of me, that's the bitch, fuck you, and all that other stuff. But if you get the emotional part of me, you may get me, I may tear up telling you how I feel about you because of the passion that I exert from it.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
it just all goes to the type of woman or type of man or whatever that you're dealing with. And then you can go from there how you can pretty much gauge the situation. But I mean, first and foremost, people just should stop looking at other people's relationships and analyzing and assessing their own and do what works for you.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
just because your girl like flowers, like my girl for Valentine's Day, she told me up front, don't bring that goddamn candy shit up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I said, you know, so I went to Kroger, right? And Kroger had the boutiques with the candy bars, and I know all the time she eats sneaker bars. She'll have me go to the store and buy her sneaker bar. I bought her a bouquet of sneaker bars.
Did she
And
just
then I
tell
know
your
she-
ass?
But she didn't want the heart candy, the candy.
Oh,
like she
okay.
pointed out, she said that shit I don't want for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, give her the
please
shit that
don't
she
give-
actually
So
appreciates.
I got her
Right.
that, and then I also, you know, I took it another step where I was like, well, you know, let's just go on a date. Let's do something we haven't done. Our first few dates, we did sip and stroke. And we went to Maggiano's. I tried to recreate the first date, wasn't able to do that successfully. But we did go to Sip and Paint. I took her to Olive Garden instead of Maggiano's.
Yeah.
And then I took her to get massages, which is something that, it was an experience for her. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you can't always do what you think. You gotta just do whatever. So, I mean, no, I don't know. I do what I want anyway, so.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. I think for me, it's like, because I'm so simple, like, I just love all the simple stuff. Like, you know, a date can be a walk in Centennial Park or something, just acting goofy.
But you ain't gonna want to do that all the time.
I know I will. I'm weird.
No, I'm trying to tell you, like, women, this is my thing with women. I am a woman, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is the gripe in dating women. Y'all say, I like simplicity, I like this, yet you are so fucking complex, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like walks in the park. Okay, I'll take you a walk in the park, you're on the phone with your girlfriend. Girl, let me tell you.
What?
This motherfucker took me to the park on the first date. Like,
No,
and we was texting, you told me that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes, but that goes back to those social media expectations. You see Kim Kardashian and all that other stuff. I mean, shit, Kanye can afford to splurge on her like that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down to DTLR and get them shoes on sale for you because I got studio time to pay for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but I mean, women say that all the time. Y'all always say y'all simple, but y'all are very complex. And I think that, you know, as a woman, I've recognized that about myself, and I think that other women should do that as well. Your girl definitely needs to recognize that she's a lot more complex.
Nah, she knows.
I think
she appreciates it. She just
texted
She
you.
really
She
wants
just
to
texted you saying you better clean this shit up.
Look, I think that's a part of it. She is a lot more complex than that. I think that's kind of what she was trying to give off.
Yeah.
Was that I am a lot more complex. This time I may have just wanted
Simple.
something
Right.
simple. That's how complex I am. Because sometimes that's how that shit works. That's how humans think.
But then sometimes it's too how you approach stuff.
Right.
Like you gotta be smooth with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe look, you know, like in your case, you know, I would have been like, look, this how I do when I buy my girl new smell goods. I be like, girl, I love to smell that on you.
Right.
I mean, when
gotta-
you walk
yeah.
past me, girl, I like
gotta-
to faint.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
I
certain
told
way.
her
It's a
today I had
certain
on
way.
shades today. She was like, why you always got on shades? I said, cause you bring so much light into my life, it blinds me.
Oh Lord.
She was like, you so lame. I was like, but it was real. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that is the light that she does give
That's
me.
what I
But
do.
that's what you gotta be smooth like that.
He's like,
sometimes.
yeah, you
Hey,
saying
that's
that
what
you
I'm
got half of you, half of you.
But sometimes you gotta finagle things that way because that's what women be wanting. You know what I'm saying?
I just go all out too early, like all the time. I'm soft. I'm not.
It's not. You're not soft, and you should really embrace that part of you because
Yeah.
there are women out here that really adore men like you.
That will really
But there are
appreciate
also
it.
women that it's not that they can't be receptive to what you give. It's because they don't know and they've never experienced that type of love at that magnitude. So what you're giving them is something that's foreign to them, and we all have a fear of the unknown.
Right.
So yeah, that's why they be like, oh, you soft and you this, but deep down inside they want that soft shit.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
What type of work do you do?
What do you mean?
Like, what type of trade do you have?
He's
You
in
in
school.
I'm in school right now. My last job I worked at LA Fitness, like calling people like sales and stuff like that.
Okay.
Nothing like, nothing too big yet. Cause I'm
If
only
you
not-
were to get like a construction job, like one of them type of jobs, then it kind of like offsets the fact that you're soft because you
Ooh.
do
That would be attractive.
some shit that's exactly
Yeah.
you do that hard shit. Now I'm not saying to go and get into construction, but there are them type of jobs where it's like it gives you like an edge. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even like police
to
officers
the
and stuff like that.
military.
You could be the nicest dude in the world, but if you're in the military, same thing. It's the same type of. Technically it's a job for some people.
Or like
you know
a
what I'm saying?
Or
dope
if you're a
dealer. Like you
rapper.
could be a dope dealer.
You like
Or a
talking about
rapper, but you
dealing
can't be
drugs,
soft
don't
and be
you?
a rapper. That's just
You
not gonna
can't
work.
be soft and be a rapper.
That's what I'm saying. That's a good.
See, there you go with the
soft?
there you
I
go
feel
with
like
the expectation.
Who's a soft rapper? I feel
It's not about
Chelsea.
being soft. It's not
Yeah.
about
Oh,
being a
wow.
soft rapper.
X.
Yeah.
Look at
Who?
Kevin Gates and his
X.
woman.
Extension. He was not soft.
He wasn't soft, but he had
If he was
he had
soft-
heartbreak.
If he was
album.
soft, he
Yeah.
wouldn't have gotten killed for his
Yeah.
$10,000.
That's my favorite rapper.
Bottom line. If he
Yeah.
was soft, he wouldn't have got killed
But
for
I
his
mean,
$10,000.
it's not about
So
being soft.
it's not
Yeah,
about
he-
being
he-
soft.
yeah, he's not
But no,
soft.
it's about your image. So you can't. The thing is, if your image is of somebody who's unbelievable,
Okay,
that's
then
the reason why
different.
you can't be soft, because being soft makes you unbelievable. So you can't. Then you can't
I don't
say
think
you
so.
can't say
What?
certain stuff. It makes it so that your type of stuff that you say.
Oh, you're talking about as a rapper.
Yeah, as a
like,
rapper.
Okay.
So then you limit 90% of the stuff that you can say, and then what happens is, then you get people who will take advantage of you instantly. And this game is all about
Exactly.
people taking advantage. That's what they try to do all the fucking time, is take advantage of you, steal from you. They don't want to give you no game. They don't want to help
Yeah.
you in no ways. But and if they find out that you fucking soft, bro, you are food.
That's how I felt about
You're
Drake.
fool.
When Drake first came out.
He might be
I
soft,
was
but he
like,
got
"Ugh."
lawyers.
Yeah, but Drake
got
used to,
fucking lawyers, straight.
but Drake had to break that image because he was also like on Disney, so he had to break
Right.
that whole image.
And exactly, and
You
he
know?
stopped wearing dark clothes.
Yeah.
He started dressing differently and shit, and then his image changed into, he may be the soft. He even got a list. He got a list. And you know what the LGBT
Yes.
community, what the lisp is.
What?
He got a lisp,
What does that mean?
and when he say his S is a little strong, his S is a little strong. You know what I'm talking about? You hear him talking. Have you ever actually had a conversation with Drake?
No.
Like, you know how when I say my S's, I might put an XH on. It might be
Yeah.
like I might say drop it or strop it.
I-
Drop it or
Shut up.
stop it. With the next note, I ain't gonna.
Stupid.
Nah, but for real though, nah, but look,
Oh my God.
I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with us, man.
Hey.
Look, we gotta play this song by this Mellow. We gotta play
Yeah.
this Mellow shit, man, because I can't let it go without this Mellow shit rocking, man. So introduce this joint to me real quick, Mellow.
Alright, this is my new single out. It's titled Role Model. Produced by Champion, aka Ariana Johnson, aka GMP. Shit, wrote that shit.
Oh,
This a track that won me the MGV title the second
I
time.
slick want you to perform the joint. You ain't trying to do it?
Shit, what's up?
So I got the wireless mic right there.
Alright,
Let's do it.
shit, let's get it.
Come on. Yeah, cause she go hard. I was just saying.
Hold on, I need my shades. What my shades?
Yeah,
at?
she like, I
where
got
the shades at?
Shades in the car. Who got some
Prepared for
shades?
Yeah, last night was crazy.
I ain't
Last
got
night
no
was crazy.
snap.
You
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. I do it with my reading glasses.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Check,
It don't
check, check.
matter.
I'm
You still
Where you
mellow,
at?
cool
You
as
at?
Yup.
fuck.
I'm gonna fix it in 2 seconds as soon as I get the song playing for you.
Alright.
So, alright, here we go.
You gotta turn that shit up though.
You got Mellow live on Wealthy Ears Radio.
Go download that shit right now on Apple Music. Are you ready? Yeah. Push start on my wheel. Glock on me, don't trip. But the lame niggas in the back, don't talk shit, but wanna be me, ho. On your role model, little nigga. Short, still tall figure. Activists in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Bad bitch, and she hella hood. We loud smoking out of bad woods. Got the back on me going act shit. Too much to lose, I don't trust quick. On your role model, little nigga. Short, still tall figure. Activists in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Okay. Red cup, I'm lit. ODE in this bitch. We loud in a snitch. Want a box, let's hit. I ain't one of these names with a couch shit. Hunting for a meal, trying to catch a deal, bitch. Everywhere on the road doing shows, bitch. In my own lane, please don't swerve, bitch. Sauce on me, I'm dripping with it. My bag came from a net. One call, nigga, that's all. Call your whole kid, Nugent. No need for the phone shit. Smiling all in my face, bitch. Mellow got enough friends, bitch. I'm just being honest. You don't really want to be shit. Feast on you like a sport. Hamburger with the pork. Whole team with the thug shit. Money talk, gon' say shit. She beats, enough said. Say it loud, I'ma say it again. If you hating on me, that's that weak shit. Still talking, they did shit. GOP on my beat, bitch. Keep money, no broke shit. Swagged up, this fly shit. Heavyweight, I'm a fat bitch. Mellow all on my shirt, ho. Ciroc all on my glass, though. Did it bopping on lit, ho. Macho man, I'm savage, ho. Push start on my wheel. Glock on me, don't trip. For them lame niggas in the back, don't talk shit, but wanna be me, ho. On your role model, little nigga. Short but still a tall figure. Activist in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Bad bitch, and she hella hood. We loud smoking out the backwoods. Got the back door, we going ape shit. Too much to lose, don't trust quick. On your role model, little nigga. This what that shit is. They talking shit right here. Activist in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. About money on a paper chase. 1,000 ways to spin that shit. That hoe looking mad as fuck. Probably acting like a silly hoe. Freak bitch with the legs up in her mouth fast like a Lambo. Ape shit in her back hoe. Got mine, I don't care though. School teacher turned savage. Can't love these hoes, no patience. Lame niggas like to run their mouth. Drop dead and I'm still waiting. Post up and we still lit. Don't shoot the scale, this a real shit. I know you ain't bugging hoe. So go with all that sneak dissing. I was raised in a cow. Sucker free, no cow. Getting money, no cow. Beast mode, no cow. You can beat, let me beast. If I revert back to the old me, there's a side of me that you don't wanna see. The facts are, y'all don't know me. Plotting lie to destroy me, but I'm a beast in these motherfucking streets. Don't trick or play and let my shooter speak. Yeah, you hood, but nigga, you ain't street. Corporate thug, this methodical. Beat your ass, keep smiling, ho. Fake real violation, ho. My tongue finger, no, ho. Push start on my wheel. Glock on me, don't trip. But I'm lame niggas in the back, don't talk shit, but wanna be me, ho. On your role model, little nigga. Short, but still a tall figure. Activist in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Bad bitch, and she hella hood. We loud smoking out the backwoods. Got the facts on me going ape shit. Too much to lose, don't trust quick. On your role model, little nigga. Short, but still a tall figure. Activist in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Ha. Excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Y'all can go download that shit right now on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, everywhere. It's all over. Y'all can also check out my website, www.wewantmellow. I am available for bookings, and yes, I do charge for bookings. Sorry about everything. The music is not free.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Hell
Mellow, cool as fuck.
So
was cool as
that
fuck.
shit went hard. That shit went
Appreciate
hard.
it.
Mellow, cool as fuck.
Yes.
You feel me? Once again, where can they find you?
You can find me on my website at www.wewantmellow.com. All my social media links are there. But if you don't want to look on my website, you definitely can find me on IG at We Want Mellow. On Facebook, I'm Mellow Cool as Fuck. That's MELLOCOOL, capital A, capital F. Oh, what else? Twitter, I'm on all that shit. Snapchat, on Snapchat, my name's Sorry About Everything. And for those of y'all that know, Mello's always telling these hoes, sorry about everything.
Sorry about everything.
Sorry about everything.
I love
All right, so
that.
look at
Thank you so
number
much.
one. I can definitely tell you that the people who were watching this shit, they was loving that shit. They talking about
Hey.
the beat going hard. They was fucking with your shit for real.
Okay,
for real,
okay.
absolutely.
Appreciate the love.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do the same thing for my boy Cody in my cup.
Hey.
So I want to see my boy Cody in my cup perform this joint bang, man. So
This song right here is what he opened up for Lil Baby with.
Oh
this
yeah,
is the
this
one
what
he-
you did last night?
No, different one.
What did you do Friday? Did you do this Friday?
No, nothing on Friday
Okay.
because we couldn't cuss on Friday.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Saturday.
That's why my show wasn't like it was supposed to be on Friday.
Right.
It was so last minute anyway.
The first
Right.
song was Restless, right?
Restless, the one we played earlier. This when we first started the show. If you go back to the very beginning, you're gonna hear that Cody in my cup, Restless. But the joint right now, this joint, is called Bang. Bang. Let's go, Cody. Let's do it.
Shawty over there, everybody bang bang. She know that she fucking with the gang gang gang. Pull up to the crib, get the bang bang bang. I'm some cool shit, since I'm the same thing. Shawty over there, let me bang bang bang. She know that she fucking with the gang gang gang. Pull up to the crib, get the bang bang bang. I'm some cool shit, since I'm the same thing. Shawty over there, let me bang bang bang. She know that she fucking with the gang gang gang. Pull up to the crib, get the bang bang bang. I'm some cool shit, since I'm the same thing. I'ma keep doing me, I ain't worried about the rest. Everybody say they get bands, yeah, I guess. Keep it real, I don't know, I'ma be me. I don't understand, disappear like a genie. Hold up, what about it? Hold up, rub me. I don't understand, bitch, you kinda ugly. I'ma keep doing me, I ain't worried about y'all. I don't even understand, everybody come by. Everybody say they hoopin', they ain't hoopin' shit. I don't even understand, little baby, she just want the dick. I don't even understand, she just want me, I just want some kiss. I don't even understand, but I promise I'm on fifth. Like 5 songs in a row, I ain't back to back. Just on another level on a different map. If it wasn't for these shitty people trying to rap, it would've made me feel like 50. Hold on, get the strap. On some cool shit, I know you too busy cooling. Shout out some plus, stop letting these shitty people make some music. I just keep it real, and I'll never fold. If there was no clear, no day you never told, huh? Shawty over there, let me bang, bang, bang. She know that she fucking with the gang, gang, gang. Pull up to the crib and get the brain, brain, brain. On some cool shit, it's just all the same thing. Shawty over there, let me bang, bang, bang. She know that she fucking with the gang, gang, gang. Pull up to the crib and get the brain, brain, brain. On some cool shit, it's just all the same thing.
Bang! My Cody in my cup.
Yo.
Live life. We living that good life tonight. All right. Thank you, Cody in my cup.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard some girl last night. She was like, Cody! Cody! He's like, I know, I'm used to it.
Right at this point, right? So yeah, look, everybody who's still watching right now, go ahead and check in because you know what time it is. Everybody who's watching us right now, it's time to send your music because you know you got a guaranteed slot for tomorrow on Drop It or Stop It.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
And that's a good thing because we get thousands and thousands of submissions. And
JBM, I see you.
hey, Jimmy,
Titus Wright, I see you.
love you, Titus.
Who else is on here? Cody in my
Oh yeah, Cody's here.
Chronic Beats.
Hey,
Goddamn.
Chronic.
Who else I got in here? Who else is in this
See,
motherfucker?
people get
Check
on.
in.
Yeah, like they check in, like at the beginning. Like you got to be on at the end. Like you got to watch the whole
You
show.
watch the whole shit. And it's crazy because earlier you would have seen that shit. And it just swelled up real quick.
Right.
It's all of a sudden just swelled up at the last 10 minutes. Like, hold on. Like, y'all niggas think I don't see it. But look at, shout out to my boy Garcia Vega. Yes, I see. I see everybody who's on there. You feel me? And I'm rocking with every single one of y'all. So you already know what time it is. Who else is up on this thing, man? Kilo, Bag Over Fame, Shmoney.
We see you.
Webster, I see you. Fi, I see you. Look, all y'all send me some beats too. Timekeeper, what's happening? But look it. Go ahead and hit that. Look, if you aren't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I still be seeing subscribers of people who've been watching the show. I've been seeing the nigga watch the show. This nigga just subscribing now. Like what, bro? Okay.
Hit the subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button. Fuck with us. We gonna fuck with you, I promise. Or if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. But still subscribe.
We don't care. We still love you.
Still subscribe. Hit the dislike button. But if you do like it and you fuck with the show, hit the like button. Come on, fuck with us. We gonna fuck with you, I promise, man. So look it. Send me your music tomorrow and make sure you put in the subject line, I was watching Lit Life. So that way when we go through them, we can make sure we put you in this special folder. And yeah, we got you. So go ahead and follow me. I am the boy True Wealth, the mathematician. If you don't see the mathematician in the description, the nigga might be missing. It might not be him, son. No, sir. All right, so yeah, I am True Wealth, not the nigga with the E. That nigga's not me.
Because he's not wealthy ears, people.
Right. So follow me right now on everything. Go ahead and fuck with your boy one time. Go ahead and hit Mickey up. Her joint is Mickey's Vision.
Yep, Mickey's Vision, M-I-C-K-E-Y-S Vision.
And then, once you're done with that, go ahead and hit up Mello. Her joint is We Want Mello. Don't ask me why I know that. It's just I actually do be knowing some stuff sometimes, just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? But go get her joint. It's We Want Mello. You got some new music that just came out?
Just role model right now. I'm promoting. But I'm working on my new project. It's going to be coming in the summertime, titled She Beast.
Boom.
Dope.
All right, and then once you're done with that, then go follow my cup, KODYINNYCP. Just spell it all
That's
right.
too long.
Cody in my cup. Spell that shit all the right way.
Yes.
And yeah, follow my boy too. Absolutely. And then go follow the PR, the management. I mean the not management.
PR manager.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Pat Hart _33. Keep it plain simple.
Pat Hart.
Yeah.
_33. Go ahead and get him now too. Tell him what the NT sent you. Tell him what the Ears Radio sent you.
Y'all network, please.
We appreciate you. Everybody who's been on here, who's been rocking with us, you already know what time it is, and you know how we do, man. So I'm gonna leave you one more time with this mellow joint, cause I like that shit right there, man. But man, we appreciate you. Get with us tomorrow at 9 p.m. Drop it or stop it.
Yes.
We up through here. Let's go.
Good night.
Yeah. What's my mama? What's wrong? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Hey, will. God, know that I'm tripping. Nine niggas in the back, don't talk shit, but wanna be me, ho. How you wrong, my little nigga? Still talking. Activists in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. She hella hood, we loud smoking out of bad woods. Got the mask on, going ape shit. Too much to lose, I don't trust quit. How you roll, my little nigga? Short, still talk figure. Yeah. Activists in my cup, so excuse me if I ain't friendly with you. Okay, red cup, I'm lit. ODE in this bitch. We louder than a snitch. Wanna box, let's see. I ain't one of these lanes with a couch shit. I'm for me, I'm trying to catch a deal, bitch. Everywhere on the road doing shows, bitch. In my own lane, please don't swerve, bitch. South Stone, I'm dripping wet. My bang came from a nigga.